What's up? Welcome to episode 22. I think that is correct. And if it's not, I will just edit that out later of Yo, That's Weird with me, Sonia Z, and my fabulous, wonderful, amazing guest, Miguel Silva. Okay.
What's up? Thanks for
Uh,
having me.
Thank you for coming on the pod. Are you a person that says cast or pod or the
Um,
whole word, the full name?
I, I don't know.
Circumstantial. If you're talking to
Yeah,
your
it is.
black friends, it's one. And if you're
Yeah, I definitely code switch, but uh, no, I don't know. Pod and cast.
all right, all right.
Yeah.
And you have a sort of like live. Do you consider yours a podcast or a show? It's like a live.
Yeah, it's more of a show. I really don't consider a podcast, especially because I mostly for now do it monthly.
Yeah,
Um, I'm hoping next season to do it more frequently. I want to do it once a month from my apartment and then once a month from like another location.
sure.
But yeah, I don't really consider it a podcast.
Yeah, I don't either. It's a live stream to me, kind of. And for those who don't know,
Right.
it's behind his head, Dork Court. Um,
I don't know how to make it go normal. I don't know if that looks right on your
no, it looks
screen. It's
good. Yeah.
backwards for me.
No, it looks normal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. You're just checking. I I've never watched it, but I'm a hater. No, I'm just busy. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I do think it's a funny concept, which it's you're roasting like open micers as they go up live. Is that kind of what it is? Or
Pretty much, but it's not really us roasting them, it's the chat.
oh, okay, all right. That makes sense
So
now.
I mean what it was supposed to be is digital graffiti.
Sure.
I've always heard about it. I never got to actually see
I've
it.
done it.
I know because I've heard in stories, but I just it sounds like so much fun and they always talked about bringing it back and they didn't.
Yeah,
And so I just felt like I was tired of waiting. I had people on Twitch and I had friends that did comedy. So I was like, what if we just married them?
sure.
And yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
So
like stuff like that. I liked Digital Graffiti. It was one of my favorite shows to go watch. To do, I don't care about getting roasted. It's like hard to kind of roast me. You just have to go with like really vicious. You can't like be like, I don't know.
I,
I've been roasted, but
well, pretty much anytime we have a girl on, it just is sexual harassment.
yeah. I get
Yeah.
the my favorite one is McKeever was one of the judges or roasters.
Yeah.
This was so long ago. And he definitely hit me with like a racial slur.
Nice.
Because you're also Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're
My
are
name,
you
at least.
yeah, I was gonna say, are you Spanglish like me?
I'm not. I'm pretty white. My dad is from Peru,
Okay.
but I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Mostly because I've been embarrassed by my family every time I tried, so I kind of have just given up on it, and I never practice.
That's
Um,
okay. I don't judge because my dad is from Puerto Rico. Came here when he was about 6, and I he left when I was 5, so I never got to
Classic Puerto
chin.
Rican dad.
Look, I don't. um, but so I didn't learn because I didn't see any of those family on that side after I was 5 or 6. I never saw those grandmoms, titis, or whatever, and
Uh,
abuelas again or whatever on
sure.
that side. So I didn't learn. My sister, who lived with him growing up, is good at Spanish still because she has a Mexican boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Because it's
Well,
like any language. If you're American and born and you only learned one language, you weren't raised with it, you need to like have someone around, I think, even
you
sign
got to
language
practice.
to
You have
practice
to.
with.
You have to be doing it frequently enough that you think in that language. That's the
It's
thing. Is I'll never fucking think in Spanish.
you'd have to practice it every day for years like comedy or something to where you
Right.
remember, you know what I mean? It's like training your brain to do anything. You could because I can
Right.
do a little, I can
I
listen.
could just work in a kitchen for a while.
I used to work in kitchens and I grew up, I remember being little and like remember hearing Spanish. So
Yeah.
some of it, like when I hear Spanish speakers, I can go, oh, they're talking about this kind of scenario.
Sure.
And like, you
But
know what I mean?
I have a weird thing where like my dad and his family would only really speak in Spanish when they were trying to say stuff that we weren't supposed to listen to. So
Yeah.
I actually just tune it out. When I
That's
start hearing people speaking Spanish, I like just phase it out in my head.
well, that's what they're doing
I'm
still
like,
to
oh,
this
that's
day.
not for
If you're
me.
if they think you're non-Spanish speaking, and still to this day, that's what people do is talk something they don't
That's
want you to
true.
hear.
I
Anybody
had
with any language.
I had coworkers because I worked in a warehouse for a little bit, like right after the pandemic, and they would say stuff in Spanish around me to see if I was picking up on it. And then like I remember one time this guy being like, I knew Like, I don't remember what it was that he said, but I must have like kind of looked over or something. He's like, I knew you could understand this.
I try to bring it up to people right away if I notice that they're doing it and they think I don't know any of it.
Right.
Where I'm like, I know a little, or I'll
Un
be like,
poquito,
yeah, no. I had a funny like TikTok
dude.
about that did kind of well because that's like a Spanish speaker's way of saying it to us, but that's like it's like I don't know, it's like a small
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's that wasn't invented by Americans to say it that way because I used to think un pequeño like a
Oh,
little,
right.
right? Isn't that aren't they the two? Well, neither of us speak Spanish. We shouldn't speak on it. I'll get someone
I
on
mean,
here Spanish speaking. But so I don't know. You and I feel like we never met until after COVID, right? Out.
yeah.
Okay. And it was probably at a show or at Tom's house or something.
Yeah, it was definitely at a show. I saw you. I'd seen you before we met.
Mhm.
And I didn't get to talk to you that time. You were it was actually at Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
You came up with David James and Rainey and Kippy,
Oh my God. I
and
forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget, but
but that was the first time I ever saw you. And
okay.
to be honest, I thought we were gonna hate each other just by looking at you.
I vaguely remember it. And I think just, I thought you were just a random guy that was trying to stare at me. And I was like, who the fuck is this?
Well, you were very funny,
Thank you.
and I was like, oh no, she's cool as hell. And then I got to know you better after that, and then I actually got to
Okay.
meet you, and
All
so
right. So you've always been a New York comic then?
yeah. I mean Long Island mostly.
That's New York. It's
Yeah,
one
but
of the
it
first.
is different. Like
I know. It's really
I
Staten
think
Island's more different when you get into the nitty gritty of it.
no, but like as far as like the comics, like New York City has a kind of identity to it that
Sure.
is different than Long Island. Long Island, I think there's some things about Philly that remind me of what I enjoy about doing comedy in Long Island.
Sure.
Whereas like doing it in the city makes me hate it, makes me hate everybody that I do it with, you know?
It's an industry city, which makes it exceptionally different from any other comedy city. Like Philly is not, it's a medium, or Chicago is like a medium level industry city where it's like New York is
Yeah.
LA, New York, and that's like it for like there's celebrities there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, and it's people that are doing like a wide range of different things in their head where
exactly.
they, you know,
People
it's
from all
very
over the country come.
competitive, but not in like a fun way, just like in a kind of nasty and jealous way.
Oh, that's entertainment in
Yeah,
general.
but
I was in a band. I was in a music business before this. It's petty and jealousy wherever you go because people are like that wherever you
for
go.
sure. And these are like the shittiest people on average. I'm running into like the most insane people I've met in my life,
Yeah.
you know, at open mics and shit. And so like the
I
I'm
know.
learning
I know too well.
levels of pettiness that I didn't surround myself with previously.
Yeah.
Um,
By choice for certain. Like you might have people in your life that are or have been around in a workplace that might be like that under the surface, but you're not like actively involved with them the
no, they're not
way
like bringing you aside to like whisper about someone else. That's like, dude, I don't like you any more than them. Like,
I it's
don't make me pick a side on you guys. Like, I could write you both off.
there's a certain level of people that show up and just enjoy thinking people are like celebrities because they have like attention on them and then they
Yeah,
like to just gossip about their lives because
yeah.
they don't actually have any talent. They're usually just untalented and like to just hang around the scene.
Yeah,
And that happens. That's in every city. There's weird dynamics that don't exist. You don't know about anything that goes on down in Philly, and I don't know about anything that goes on up in New York unless it's global scale, like on the news.
right.
So how let me ask you, how long have you done comedy?
I'm going into my fourth year
Okay.
now.
All right.
I started in the summer 3 summers ago, like during the pandemic.
Okay.
I was the kind of guy who had like just a regular life, and then the pandemic hit, and I spiraled out and started doing comedy.
Oh, you're one of the motherfuckers I hate. No.
Yeah,
Shit, you two's gonna take me down for that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll edit it out. I won't. No, I was running Raven Lounge, Mike, from before COVID till after COVID. So I
Yeah.
saw people that showed up to just pursue comedy from all walks of life, all places. A lot of people like move to Philly just to do comedy. And they're some of my like favorite people because when I saw that happen, when I was just trying to keep comedy alive, Raven was the only mic in Philly after COVID for like a year, because of the restrictions. And our owner of the building was just crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm money hungry. But so like anybody I saw start after that that moved to Philly just to do it, I was like, you're cool by me because you're not here to just fuck around and gossip about people's lives. You're trying to like make a job out of it, like I've been trying to do for a long time. And like it's a part-time job for me before COVID. And now again, finally, like after.
Yeah.
So I appreciate anyone who genuinely I see and like I didn't know. I thought you were around 5 years in, but makes sense. Like if you just started around COVID, it's almost there.
Well, oh my fuck. There's cockroaches coming into my
Ooh,
apartment, and
do you want me to pause recording?
no,
You
I
can
mean
spray or whatever.
the it's
It's common, but
between now and later is not going to make the difference. I haven't been home in a couple days, so they've probably been lording over the kitchen, but I got to
oh,
crack down on these little
putting
motherfuckers
their little
before,
footprints everywhere.
yeah, laying eggs.
Do you really think they would survive the apocalypse?
Yeah,
Or
I
be like
mean,
Fallout? Did you watch Fallout?
I haven't seen it yet. I do want
Okay.
to,
Yeah.
but I actually never was a big fan of the video game, so
I didn't play it much. I think I maybe tried it once and like put it down, but I'm more of like Call of Duty, but
yeah.
uh I
I love
like
Skyrim, but I don't like the shooting system in Fallout. I don't know.
I get that. I understand that totally, but they have radioactive like cockroaches just for lack of any kind of spoiler. So I don't know. As big as the tarantulas in like Australia. Anyway, so you've done comedy 5 years. You have a show. You're from Long Island.
Well, so I grew up in California,
Okay.
um, around the Bay Area, um, and then I came to college in Long Island, and I kind of just got stuck in New York.
Your
And
bay just came out. Your college. it's
well, don't get me started on the way that you guys talk.
okay. I just picked it up. I just picked it up when you said it. Anyway,
Um, no, but I yeah, I don't know. I like got trapped in the area, and I was doing corporate work for a while, and then I lost my job because of the pandemic, and I had like a pretty severe spiral on like my identity because it was kind of tied to this sort of trajectory that I thought that I was supposed to be on, and then it got taken away from me, and I was like, well, who am I? And yeah, I don't know. I was trying to do like I'm what's very annoying about me, I think, is that I'm one of the people that wanted to do a podcast more than they wanted to do stand up.
I think that's a newer wave idea because I'm like a stand-up purist where all the podcasts I used to listen to more were every stand-up comic I thought was funny first,
Right.
and then they have a podcast later. But now it's like a requirement to have a podcast almost. So it's actually puts you in a better position because I think there's people who aren't even comics that do it.
Well, yeah, and especially being in New York, like you it's either you have a podcast or you have a TikTok.
True.
Otherwise, like you're not even getting booked on bar shows with other comics because like they only care if they've seen you on social media,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
no, I get that. Well, when I was a younger comic and I would book shows, it was still like largely Facebook days at first. So I would just like go
Well,
and like find
Long Island
people.
is big Facebook.
Yeah.
I wasn't on Facebook. That's
I
why I didn't even know that this like whole I didn't know it was like open mics were around. I didn't know that this was an option to me. I thought that I had to go to the city, which is how I started out for the first like 6 months or maybe longer. I was like going once every couple of weeks when I was able to make time to go all the way out to the city, go to like a midnight mic in Queens,
Sure.
and then drive back late as shit. And then I found out that like all you had to do to go to all the mics in Long Island was be on Facebook again. And it is Facebook people. That's nuts. I forgot about Facebook people, but like I have to be friends with people that are like spazzing out on Facebook all the time. They come to Mike's and complain about Facebook
You
jail.
don't have to be friends with them. I unfriended so many. It was mostly because I was dating a controlling dude who was like, "Who's this? Who's this?" But I was like, "Who is this?"
But he was actually good for you for just that reason.
Yeah. It was like they say every door opens a window or whatever. It's not what
He
they
was your
say.
Mary Kondo of Facebook friends.
He was a weird guy from West Virginia or wherever. Anyway, I don't know. So yeah, that's I get it because there's like Facebook still exists. I have a Facebook page that I will follow comics back on, but I'm not. I had to remove. I don't. I spare the feelings of a lot of people younger than me in comedy and saying things like I know more people that have quit comedy that are actively funny in the city right now. I don't say things like that to them because it's true. I had to unfriend 500 to maybe 1,000 people that I
Yeah.
didn't know that were just random people I met in open mic one time in 2015 when I first started or
Yeah.
something. So I did make a business page because I don't use my name either. I like you can't get it just an initial like on Facebook. You can't have that as your name. You have to have like a
Oh, you have to have
name.
your
It
full
doesn't
name.
let you do just like a letter.
Oh, yeah.
Or I didn't feel like
Luckily, my
bothering.
name is very basic.
Yeah,
There's a million Miguel Silvas, so it's like I don't even come up. And
when you search.
yeah, which is good because like I've lost jobs and been like, oh no, I have to stop doing comedy, otherwise they're gonna find it. And then I remembered like, no, they're not.
That was part of my reason because I actually got fired from a job because I was using my full name at the time. And the owner said I could use the office for a sketch one time and then went back on his word because a little corner of a calendar with like the company logo that you can barely see showed up on it. And he was like, "You use that without permission. We're going to get shut down, blah, blah, blah." And took me to like, denied me unemployment and stuff after he fired me.
It's nice.
And yeah, he's corny and he was trying to be a comedian. That's why he was a wannabe
Oh,
comedian after I started.
that
And
stinks.
he's corny. It's
Yeah.
funny to me now, but I did the same thing and I have kidney disease. I found out when I was 19. So I've always had to keep a job because I
Yeah,
needed
yeah, yeah.
insurance to live. Like I
Right.
needed medicine. So I did the same thing. I freaked out. But like every time I've been fired from or I've had two different, I've had a firing and a job closed down that actually no yeah one fire and one cloud that every time it gave me more time to do comedy and I was in a better position and like moved ahead with comedy more and I've
Yeah.
seen a couple other people that's happened to recently that
That happened to me. And luckily, like that was at the time that Dad Meat had Crackamico on. So they had me on that episode with him.
okay
And I obviously that's like, yeah, you got to jump at the opportunity to do that. But then I was also almost like, hey guys, I don't think that I can because if like that's then my name could be found on Google,
yeah
you know?
mm-hmm
Before that, anything that I was doing, it didn't matter.
yeah
That was like the first time I was like, oh no, I'd an employer could see this.
yeah
And I did have a hard spiral about something that I said. I don't remember. But like I had like a pretty harsh panic attack after that because I was like, my family could see this. Like everybody could like, people back in California could see this,
yeah I kind of went through that a little
you
bit
know?
with my way I am too like my stuff that I say and I block a lot of like family members that I don't like.
That's the biggest problem with Facebook is the only people that are on my Facebook are like random comedy people that I've met once and my family.
Yeah.
And like I'll post about a thing that I'm on and it'll be like my aunt, like, I hope you're coming home for Thanksgiving.
Well, that's why I did that after the weird guy that was like who, controlling. I
Yeah.
went, you know what? I kind of just want a personal Facebook anyway, where it's literally like my relatives that I don't see and the pictures of their like kids and stuff like that and like their lives. And then the people I really know in comedy that I'm like actually like have if I have your number and we text and we're like friends, have known each other for a while,
Right.
those are the kind of people. But even then, it's like most people don't use Facebook. It's like old.
Right.
I check it because I'm on there just checking my other page and just I'm on every site every day because I am a
Sure.
marketer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I'm posting something on almost every site. Facebook is the least because I just translate my stories over there from Instagram. But
Sure.
Facebook, it's a whole
It's so crazy. It's like, and especially now, the election, I missed I missed the last election,
Yeah, I wasn't like on Facebook a lot for that, I feel like.
so
Luckily,
I'm
most of
seeing
my friends
people's
aren't.
opinions again.
Yeah. Like since I
It's
filtered
nuts.
out randoms, it's not that bad. It's
Like
actually
old ladies, like
that's
old Long Island ladies that their pictures like a selfie, but they're like mean mugging the camera. So good.
I mean, yeah. It was like I never really added people. I'm very selective as it is like on that Facebook because it's like who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
But like Instagram's for comedy. Once I was like about 3 years into comedy, Instagram became all the things that all the comedians went over to. How we were talking about finding people to book earlier. That's like I think where we started, and we've really derailed
Yeah. Sorry.
into no. That's all. It's I like that. This is a podcast. We're just bullshitting. I'm just happy to be recording again because I do have a couple fans, including my brother. Shout out
Well,
Anthony, Tony.
yeah, I was wondering what was going on.
I just it's hard to get guests to commit because I was making people bring stories. And I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So now that I can just like kind of, I've just been finding news articles. I have a couple articles for you.
Okay,
And I
perfect.
try to tie them to like your personality or something I've seen you post about. And like, so I'm like doing a little more of the work myself, but I still like weird coincidences are my favorite because I've had so many in life to where it's not a weird coincidence. It's the Matrix, it's the video game patterning, it's the Easter eggs where we're in here and we're in our skin suit, but controlling from wherever other universe, you know what I mean, in a tank somewhere. And we get to like, near death experiences, stuff like that really like, if makes me think.
Unfortunately, because I've been trying to think of it for a while, and I
You
really am
just you have a
such a
boring
boring
life.
guy. Yeah, I'm
Good
just
luck as
such
a
a
comedian.
regular dude.
That's okay. You can be a podcaster and be boring. It's fine as long as you have a nice voice. I think
I just say racist stuff, and
you do. You are somebody that's like kind of just edge lord a little bit sometimes. And I will tell you something. I think we only met because like Laura and Tom and they're like friends of mine. And Laura they have both have a friend. Do you know him, LeBenz?
mm, I don't know.
Okay, well, I used to say, I forget which one of you. I would go, wait, which one is that again? Oh, that's the evil Lebens or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And say that about you. Like, you're like the Waluigi of this guy. Do you know what I mean?
I got to see this guy.
Yeah. So I'll find a picture of him. I don't know. Should I try to find him right now? I don't know if I'm signed into Facebook over here or if he's even on there, but I will get a picture and maybe I'll cut it in somewhere at the end. But
All right.
um, I think the only difference is he has like blue eyes. But otherwise, like your hair, your mustache at the time. I'm also just like face blind to white guys a little bit because I see so many in comedy. And I didn't know either of you that well. I knew you were both like, I would see Laura and Tom, and it would be one of the two of you. And I'd be like, wait a minute, which one's this one again?
I probably know who this guy is. I just
You
don't.
might. And I'm like, I'm bad with faces until I follow you on a social media and I know your name is like attached to your face. I'll know your face forever. But if
Right.
I don't know your name, I'm like, oh, I just know their face.
Yeah.
But anyway, that brings me to our first article, I think maybe here. Wait, oh,
All
hold
right.
on. Let's see. We're at 35 minutes. So actually, I'm just going to say before I cut, we have like a couple minutes left, but the reason you are on right now is because actually you were a fan request or a friend request from Laura. she
Oh,
she requested that I have you on here because usually it's just mostly Philly people first. So someone I know and have worked with a little bit longer, but that's
they,
okay.
at this point, for some reason, a lot of people in New York think that I'm from Philly. I find out like down the line, they're like, "Oh, yeah, when did you move here?" And I'm like, like 10 years ago. And they're like, "From Philly?" And I'm like, "No, from California."
Yeah, you fit in with the aesthetic. Uh,
I like what is going on down there a lot more than what a lot of people are up to around me.
sure.
So I do try to travel down as much as I can
Yeah.
to remind myself of the stuff that I like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why I asked because I couldn't tell either. I was like, is he a Philly guy? But like, I never see you at Philly things. I never saw you like come to the mic at Raven, and I've been around in Philly forever. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, but
I've tried to come down for a couple mics, but I usually just like ones that I know, like when Foster would put on mics, I'd go down for those sometimes.
okay, yeah. We're back from a break. You guys don't know that. I could just not say that and it could just be seamless, but I don't like to lie to people. I've been caught in lies. Have you ever been caught in a lie?
Oh man.
Was it to protect yourself?
Yeah,
Or
always.
okay, like not to hurt someone, just to protect yourself.
Well, I the biggest one probably was I cheated on a midterm in high school,
Okay.
and it became a big deal because a bunch of people heard about it, and it was like a lot of people were involved, and so they like made a big show of cracking down on us, and I got suspended for like a week. I had to take summer school.
Yeah.
It was an AP class too, so I had to take the regular summer school.
Okay.
And at the time, I got back my AP score for that class, and I got a five, which means I got college credit for the class that I was taking the like rudimentary level
Like
of in
shitty
summer school
regular.
with just like the stupidest people on earth, like the act like people that were gonna go to jail.
I dipped out in 12th grade on a lot of drugs because I had a drug addict boyfriend. Before that, I was always in gifted classes and took like trigonometry early and biology too early and like all of this stuff. And but I took one of those remedial math classes so I could be in the same class as my shithead boyfriend. And I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
Where,
that was nuts because summer school was already a thing that like I just heard about.
yeah,
You know, that
yeah,
it's like it's prison, it's early prison. If you're bad, it's weekend jail.
yeah. I
And
yeah.
then like seeing the people that I remember, there was one girl that I remember from my first grade class, and she had become like a hood rat. And I was like, dude, you're gonna get pregnant so quick. Like you're lucky
True.
that you better learn. You better learn your lesson. You better turn it around right now. Brittany.
Brittany.
I almost said her last name, but
No, it's
that,
okay. I would edit it if you did.
all right.
um yeah, I don't know. That's common, I guess. I think I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh,
Just getting
but
in
yeah,
trouble.
it became a whole thing because I like really held out that didn't cheat. I mean, I only got a five because I studied so hard to prove that I wasn't cheating.
Sure.
And I got a public apology from the teacher the next year, being like, "No, he was actually a good student, and we shouldn't have roped him in with those other guys that clearly didn't know what they were."
Yeah. We had like low level classes like that. And then we had, if you were bad, you went to the tech school if you were really
Yeah,
bad and didn't do
yeah.
good at anything. Um, yeah, I lied one time in like fourth grade because we were on a field trip and I have never discriminated anyone in my whole life. I will stereotype the fuck out of people and generalize about types of people because I'm a comedian and I can see things in that broader. But me personally, I don't discriminate anyone. I got in trouble because I snuck onto the short bus and wanted to ride that back from the field trip. And when they did the head counts, I just pretended like I belonged there and didn't say anything. And they were like, do you belong here? And I was like, yeah, I rode this bus here. What are you talking about? And like, they were like, eventually they just figured it out. And like, but it took like a little extra time, like held everyone up from leaving to go back to school after the field trip. And I got detention for it. That was the only time I ever got detention because I was like a good kid in grade school. I was. And I don't know.
Yeah.
That was like one time I lied in school and it was just like I knew the truth. But I didn't want to like get in trouble. And I just wanted to ride on the bus with like my friends.
I mean, if you had really played it up, they probably could have kept you.
Yeah, like I was friends with the one deaf kid in our school and he was there and you know what I mean? I like the wheelchair kids. I'm cool
Yeah,
with everybody. You know what I mean? I don't they're nice to
that's pretty
me.
funny.
The other
Oh,
kids
I
bully
did
me.
after that. This wasn't even a lie I got caught in. I just said something in front of a special ed student that I shouldn't have, and he told his mom, and she told the school, and then I got suspended for sexual harassment of a special needs student.
It's the opposite
And
for me. I have tits, so they're always harassing me. But
well, I wasn't even harassed. It was a dude. It was just a guy that heard some funny stuff that I said, that I
what
shouldn't have
was it
said.
like? A kid shouldn't have heard or something in general, or
Yeah, I was just saying like really disgusting stuff. Like I was
Okay.
threatening someone and saying I was gonna feed them their balls and slit open their fucking, but like
You're just being a kid.
just saying as disgusting stuff as I could think to say. And then he went home and told his mom, and she called the school like, "What the fuck are you guys allowing my kid to listen to?"
You're doing like the method man, like, and then I'm gonna keep feeding you and feeding
Yeah.
you.
No,
uh,
I think I got into like the Slipknot like I'll
okay.
slit your throat and fuck the wound like
You're the
that kind
reason
of
like people in the newspaper when we were younger, it's like parents startled by metal music.
yeah, yeah.
You can't separate reality. I can't
Well, it's
separate
not that I
reality.
can't separate it.
um, so we were talking before the break, before we got cut off, and we were gonna like I have an article about let's see here. Which one should I bring up first? Well, this one's quick. Actually, so since you're talking about like you listened to Slipknot, were you like popular in high school or did you not? Were you like a loner that could have SHOT the school up
I was definitely closer to
wearing a long trench
uh,
coat or
yeah,
not
yeah.
a jock? You're not
A
like a
little bit
jock
of
with the cool
a
kids.
Columbine.
Okay, that's fine. I get it. I was called freak in high school, and like my friends looked like those kind of guys, my guy friends.
Yeah.
I just look like a raver kid, like mixed with Hot Topic. But so there's people that are lonely in the world sometimes because let's be honest, they just are a dork or they are a freak or whatever, and that's okay to be just be yourself, but they're lonely. So there's a new AI friend. Have you heard of it?
Oh no. Is
Okay.
there?
Yeah, all right. All right, do you like Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Okay, you like near future type stuff?
Yeah, actually I'm my like favorite authors are like Philip K. Dick and Ray Bradbury. Like
Okay,
I actually specifically really like that kind of
I used to
sci-fi.
read a little bit of Ray Bradbury and like Clive Barker and who else? But anyway, let's so I have a little TikTok. Hopefully it will pull up here that we can watch. It is an advertisement from a company who has invented a new friend that you can like have with you everywhere you go, separate from your phone. It's not like an app. And we'll just watch the ad and then we can like talk about it. So let me pull it up here. I don't want it to play. Let me see if TikTok's logged in over here. It is. Okay. I'm gonna edit this out. It's okay. It's the friend necklace. Okay. Let me pause it here. I'm out of breath. We made it. I don't know how to woo right now. That's fair. All right.
Let me show you how to game, bro. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Big notes, baby. Oh man, you guys. Okay, like the back. Let's go. Let's go. What?
The effects are crazy. It stank. I could eat one of these every day. Sorry, I got you messy.
It's really nice up here. How'd you find this place?
I don't know. I like to come up here to be by myself. I've never found anybody else. I mean, besides her.
She goes everywhere with you, right?
Mhm.
Guess I must be doing something right now.
I guess so. We'll see. Yeah.
Nuts, terrifying.
Okay, right? All right. I thought it was really like a Black Mirror type show that they were having at first. Like it
Yeah.
popped on my
With the
TikTok.
music too. It's like they wanted it to be like I don't know. I guess they wanted it to be dystopian, so you like it wasn't immediately like this is a Mossad, you know?
It's the Uncanny Valley type thing, or
Yeah,
like
because at least if it has like oh whoa, this is like sci-fi future,
yeah.
you might go okay. But if they just tried to hit you with like this could be a good friend for you. It's going to track everything that you do. It's going to be aware of everything that you're constantly doing. A lot of people are going to be like, this is a CIA. This is just the government. This is Big Brother.
This is really where they make the map of everyone's location, like in Batman, like Dark Knight, like where he's like
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
everyone's pinged
The
locations.
echolocation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's like North Korea having a phone, a camera, and a microphone in every house, kind of stuff.
Sure. Sure. And the in China, the social credit score monitoring as you walk around
Oh
those
well, that's gonna
streets.
happen. That's
That's
where
already no,
everybody's
it's
gonna be.
already real. They in
Yeah,
China, they already have it. They have
no,
cameras
no,
that
no, but
record
it's gonna
you. And
be that way for everybody pretty soon. It's
sure.
like, I mean, the credit score itself is pretty much there already. You're,
Yeah. Another Black Mirror episode, basically.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But this really had me kind of like just like not judging the people. It's obviously marketed at younger people who don't have as many real friendships, I think, because they're more on the go and they're so busy and they're so consumed with life, with that like hustle culture, or they're
Yeah,
just lonely.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
marketed at younger people because they're like open to it.
Yes, yeah, they're like that lonely that you're like
They're not going to be like, "Hey, this is a horrifying spy
it was
software that
like
you're."
and it was like, is it gonna be like her? Because did you see like those the light skin, like the black chick kind of did she like was she flirting with it when she's like, oh, I got you messy? And then the thing
Yeah,
said
well,
yum. It's like, can you like sink
was
your
was
dildo to it? And
was
like
the black dude flirting with Jackson?
I couldn't tell. I thought it
You getting your
was.
ass whooped.
I thought it was. I think Jackson was flirting. Yeah, I think they were flirting, which is like the one where it's like the friend in the one like that's the movie version of that of the Black Mirror where it's like the friend and they play the VR.
Yeah, yeah, the Devil
Um
Dragons.
yeah. And the couple on the roof, the poor like as if it's not dating, it's not already weird enough. You show up and this bitch has this thing on her chest
Yeah,
and like talk like, oh, you take her everywhere like you can't even take it off to have a date. You have to wear it so you can like have your would you bring your friend on a date
yeah,
and then like the guy had to say like, oh, do you ever bring anyone else up here? And like just her. Like, why am I
yeah,
dating? What is going on? Am I going to be your only friend? That's kind of frightening.
yeah. And then you're trying to game the algorithm. You've got guys who are doing SEO on your AI best friend, doing like, what are the things I can say that makes your AI be like, yeah, you should fuck him.
They're like putting it in chat GPT. So yeah. So this is definitely I'm gonna go back and just there was anybody else. So yeah, there's the chick in the middle, and like she's watching a show on her phone. I don't know. There's like
And are they gonna like program this AI to also be like, actually, you should probably surround yourself with more minorities? Like a lot
they're
of your
like,
friends are white. Have you noticed that?
we think your political leaning should be
You know,
XYZ.
that stuff that that guy was saying to you is actual medical misinformation. Like,
That might be good. Community notes as you're at the doctor.
that would
Like,
be nuts, though. That's nuts, though. If
might have
you have
saved me an
community notes
ovary.
in real night, in real life, like you're on a date and you just get a text like this guy's lying to you, like
They're sending you one of those screenshots from the
Snopes.
Are We Dating the Same Guy group.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
as
actually, hey, I recognize this guy.
I searched 10 million pixels, 10 million bytes of information.
Yeah, you suddenly it's just like life. Like every relationship you're in is like the "Am I the asshole?" or like any of those dating subreddits where all the top comments are like, "You should leave him now.
You see, he is a horrible
You should
person.
dump him. You're so much better than him."
They're always the worst stories. Are like, is this made up? But I've dated some people, or you're like, that could be made up.
Yeah, but it's also like I don't know. I think it's like horrifying. I never respond to them, but I read them and I go like, oh, this is so sad for people to.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just a regular relationship. You're in a normal relationship. You're gonna
You're in
be
a
okay.
human.
For
You're
the
in a
most of them,
human.
they need someone to just go, hey, that's you're in the same relationship that everyone else is in. Maybe you should break up, but maybe you should stick it out because you're gonna be lonely.
You're gonna need
You're
friends.
getting old.
You're
I
gonna
know you
need
said
AI.
F27, but you're probably at least 5 years older than that. And maybe you should put up with his weird in law. Like,
if you ever want to have children, you
Right,
should
right,
probably
right.
just tolerate him.
You're getting on in years.
Your clock is ticking and I am tracking it everywhere you go. So yeah. So what you were saying about the crowd work thing, it's heated. It's a heated topic because all right, Big J is somebody I idolize for his crowd work, but he also has jokes written in there. You know what I mean? They're jokes
Yeah,
in
yeah.
between. And that's kind of how I am a little bit, but I do a little, I didn't get brave enough to do too much crowd work until I hosted Raven for 4 straight years. And during COVID, when I would just get up
Well,
and be like, what are
I
you people
just
doing
to
out of the
me,
house? No, go ahead. Um,
but to me, it was like it's like uh, in the moment. If you say something that in the moment is very funny, that's only like unique to that night. That
yeah,
is some of the most fun that you can have,
sure.
and
Sure.
that's what people are trying to capture, I think.
Yeah.
But what it's attracting is people who want
To
the
be
attention
talked
of
to.
the show,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which I don't. I please don't ever talk to me. If I'm
Yeah.
going to your show, do not talk to me.
Yeah.
Tell your jokes. Don't even look at me. You know?
That's what I want. I want to sit in the back and laugh.
Right.
The,
Don't ever sit me up front. Like
uh, but it's
I
not
will
always
say
like
no.
that. Yeah. It's like a Jim Gaffigan. He doesn't like sit there and go, everyone, did you see? I'm sure you saw it. The like Chris D'Elia, like making fun of crowd work comics thing. And
Yeah.
everybody hates on
Well,
him because he's a pedo abuser, which I get. He likes younger girls and is like a narcissistic personality disorder type of person. You can just tell from the stories. I watched like this, the, documentary or whatever about, but he does have a small point that I, as a stand-up purist, kind of agree with. It's like a lot of people are popping off with where I see people who have worked for 16, 17, 18 years in the industry. They get, there's people on TikTok who don't do much of anything, that just because they know that how to trick the algorithm and get them, crowd work, because it's always different. It's something new. You can post something new every
right.
single day if you go to a mic and record your mic set, which a lot of people
And then
do.
just put
And it's
laughter.
you
That's
don't
the
need it
thing.
because it's in
Like,
a small tiny room. It has
yo,
laughter. It's not in a theater or like a big club where it's like the laughter like that. You have to have 300 people packed, but in a
well,
tiny little
and
room,
and at that like succession, people don't die down and then pick up back like
like rolling laughter,
right.
like waves of laughter. Yeah, it's not.
They don't stop laughing so they can hear the next thing, like they're waiting on bated breath, and then they go right back to laughing at the same level. Like you
Yeah, I get it. I've done comedy for a while now, and I feel like it's everyone has their own cup of tea. But where I'm at is I can do a show where it's like all talking to the crowd, because I have a trick where I just ask a question about something I know I'm already going to talk about.
right.
And then if someone wants to interact, but then there's crowds that do not, especially when I've seated crowds that I've run shows at. There's people like, please don't, like you said, please don't
Yeah.
put me near the
Don't talk
front.
to me.
I'm not here to
I don't
talk.
want,
I'm
and I
not a
don't want a crowd
performer.
of people that are hoping to be talked to.
And yeah. And then sometimes if someone gets talked to that hates it, that's like, no, don't talk to me. I'm not that person. I don't like talking out loud in front of a group. They're like having a panic attack, number one, sometimes. And then like, they're just like, I don't know, like it's like it becomes the show about them. Then every
Right.
comic that's on like a mic or a lineup is like, so I heard you do this. And it's like, stop practicing on me. I don't want it. It's
Yeah.
my, I didn't give consent.
Yeah. No, don't please, God, don't ever do crowd work at me at a mic.
It's that I used to get so mad when I ran Raven that people would just get up and use their 5 minutes to just do that.
Yeah.
But I try not to like get too bent about it anymore because I do my own
Then you
thing.
realize that you'd
I have
I
I
was
have material. I have material. I don't have to worry about material. I can work on those little bits in between now, to where
right.
the people who are just working on crowd work, you're not working, you're not practicing your material.
You're
It's like
not even black.
you're not even
Give it
really
up,
writing, you're not
dude.
even really writing too many jokes because it's a one-time experience, which is like fun and
Right. Well,
involved for the
that's
crowd,
when it's funny.
and it's a
That's
good
when it's
time.
funny is when it's like just uniquely you have
Yeah.
a specific energy with the
But you
crowd, and
can't
it's like
always recreate
you
it.
make a joke. But you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's the point. But it's like there's like, but then how are you gonna have like a special? You're just gonna do. I mean, like Matt
Yeah.
Rife has jokes, despite being this like crowd work guy. He has jokes, and like I'm not watching him, but he has things and
Yeah, but
stories and bits, and
he doesn't have a special's worth of material, and I think that what what he did to put himself where he
oh, I think the internet kicked.
learning how to turn what he's got into jokes that are good for a special. Like
Yeah. I don't
he
I don't
took
hate on that guy. I just don't like his comedy.
he took 15 minutes to tell a 7-minute joke, you know?
He does do that because somebody wants the weird guy that I was dating tried to send me a clip. I should have known it was a red flag. And it was a very long stretched out thing
Yeah.
that's
And
like
it's like if you do enough bar shows, you start to realize people are tuning you out. Like they're rolling their eyes at you because you got to get to it. And he hasn't had to work through that because people like him so much.
yeah,
So
sure.
I
And
that's why people thought that his special sucked. A lot of the material was good. A lot of the like jokes were kind of, I mean, the premises were funny, but like it just is like, yeah, clearly this guy hasn't had to be at shitty shows for long enough to realize that like the guys in the back that are playing pool aren't going to listen to you if you keep talking, you know?
yeah, yeah, and that's like catering to bar crowds, which that's not a venue. That's not the same as a comedy club. And like at the comedy club, it's going to be a lot more people sitting down quietly listening to you than at any other type of show. So
Sure, but not for as long as he's talking. You know, either way,
at the
like you
comedy
still
club,
need to be
yeah,
able to get the jokes done. And I think that it
yeah.
just is like he's gotten to have his crowd, like someone that has fans. You know how a lot of people get bad. Does this stink? I don't want to just talk
I
about
look,
comedy.
yeah, no, we're gonna go to my article in a minute, and if it does stink later, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna edit it out. But people
All
like to
right.
listen. People that aren't involved in the comedy industry don't know that, like, don't think about stuff like this. They might just go, "Oh, I like that guy. He's funny," or they might go, "I don't like that guy." Now, this kind of gives like maybe so like the people that watch that like are my fans will be like, "Oh, I never thought about it that way." Where he has, here's the thing: Matt Rife has put in his time. He was just an improviser longer, so he hasn't put in as much stand up time
But
and like
right, but not like
doesn't
an
have
hour
the
long
material
special.
doesn't
He
have
should
the
have
material
a
like you said. Yeah,
half-hour YouTube special.
yeah, I mean he's
And
hot to people, so the networks are like, you're hot, we're going to give you
right.
things.
But
You're
it
classically
hurts
hot.
him. It hurt him because a lot of people hated his special. A lot of people said, "Oh,
It
he's
did
not
not
funny,"
hurt
but
his
it's like
bank account.
no, sure, but like now people aren't taking him seriously. He kind of
Good,
wounded
I don't know.
himself in terms of like an allure that he had.
Yeah, I never did. I was like, who is this guy? He's not that funny. Tell me a joke, funny man. Kind of, you
No,
know
I
what I
watched a
mean?
lot of people go from thinking he was very funny to being like, "Oh, that guy's not really funny."
I think when it comes down to it, the people
It's
who
like,
are funny will succeed.
yeah, but like I think that I I, I don't know. I
Right.
do think that like he can still continue and figure it out again, but like he's now gonna have to work harder to regain people's trust because he kind of was shown too early.
Yeah, it's like you if as long as you keep your fans happy, that's all that really matters at the end of the day as any artist. And like maybe like he doesn't sell out like the Hollywood Bowl again or whatever when he tours, but like
Right.
you can make a living off of fans. All
Well, he'll
you
make a
need,
living. I mean, he'll
yeah,
still
you know what I
be a
mean?
hot boy that
Yeah, he
has a
still
good social
has
media
he'll be
following.
like doing movies or whatever. You know what I mean? He just looks like an actor guy. He has a, whatever. He'll be doing stupid shit. He can do commercials. I'm not worried.
He'll probably act.
He probably will. He if he's not already. Although I don't know,
Yeah.
he might not be a good actor. He's more of like a weird improviser that's like see-through acting. But let's like you said, let's not be lonely losers and talk about
Yeah. Yeah.
comedy anymore on here. So that was like a quick one. We finally now this one, the next one does not have sound, so hopefully we will not have
Oh,
any
perfect.
issues. We're just gonna share it and scroll as I go here. I like looking at strange little listicles and stuff. So we were talking earlier about how I thought LeBenz was your doppelganger. So I found an article about 50 strangers that met their real life doppelganger, and we're going to rate them and make fun of them. All right. So,
All right, we're 5 minutes left on this.
okay. All right. So we'll just read like a little intro here. Throughout history, meeting a doppelganger usually meant bad luck and was considered as an evil omen by many folklore tales. Have you ever met a doppelganger?
I've actually this is not the first time that someone's been like, "Yo, I've got a friend that looks just like
Well,
you,"
that's
or we
happened to
just
me.
call him.
That's
Yeah.
happened to me. Like what that means, there was like a thing on TikTok the other day. It was one of those like read your face CIA things, but it was like, what's your like uh rareness of your face type, and I was like just regular, just average, like not
Yeah,
rare.
yeah.
Because I always get you look like my friend, or when I was younger when I didn't have purple hair.
Not even you look like just this is the same guy as you.
All
I get a lot.
right. Okay. So you do have doppelgangers out there. So it was seen as a malevolent twin or an entity or something. Now we know people thought you were possessed by ghosts when you used to sneeze back in the day. So we really don't put too much stock in it. I'm firmly convinced it's probably just more their DNA just replicates itself. And as it gets spread around the globe, it just replicates in ways that the science behind the twin strangers is also grim, as sometimes they say it's hallucinations might be signs of schizophrenia and epilepsy.
Sick.
I'll have to ask my aunt if she's ever seen herself or just aliens. Uh, it was a bad luck in the old days. Okay. Thankfully, today we use the term doppelganger in a more general and neutral way. Yeah.
Have group chats that you mute.
I look. It's like so weird that
Well,
that
no,
thing.
it wants to be like an imaginary friend.
Yeah, I know.
I
But like in a way that's like, yeah, I'm your real friend though. I know.
Yeah,
We're skipping
I'm
around
watching.
topics. We
Yeah.
went from doppelganger to friend to back again. All right, guys, we're back and we're going to go over this list of people who met their doppelgangers and see if we think it's a good one or not. It should be fun. I did not look through these beforehand except for the first few, and I went, this looks good to me. Let's
I'm surprised that doppelgangers are supposed to be a bad thing at any point in history.
Well, that's
I
like the
guess
thing. Everything that was weird in history was like, what the fuck? What is it? It's a ghost. It's the devil.
they just thought it
It's
was Highlander. It was just like only one of us can survive. We're too
it could,
similar. We're filling one slot on a
I would like to know the real, like what the actual thought process was of why it would, like it just says evil twin in the article, which is like,
this guy only big enough for the one of us.
yeah, oh shit. Now I need to plug my laptop in, I think. Did I hit record already? I didn't, did I?
Yeah,
Um I did.
it says it's recording.
All right. Anyway, all right. So let's get into our article here and then we'll my
Oh,
last
I was gonna say about
oh.
the doppelganger thing. I had a friend. Well, I he wasn't even my friend. I when I was playing rugby, I had a friend on one of my rugby teams that went to a different rugby team, or multiple friends, but one of them told me that they had this kid on their team that they all to themselves referred to as Boston Miguel. And it got to the point that they became such close friends with him that I was just New York this guy. And I could have taken that as an omen or bad luck, but when I met the dude, I was like, "Yo, what's up? Like, how sick is it that there's multiple of us?" And he was stoked also. So I guess it just depends what kind of guy you are. If you think that it's bad to have a doppelganger, for me, it's like, yes, dude, let's take over.
Yeah, maybe the guys that invented it being evil, one of them like met a
They didn't like
doppelganger
they
and they were
were
like, fuck this guy.
yeah,
This
they were
guy
Highlandering.
steals from the tavern. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut his head off. It's the
but
only way. There can be
but
only one.
if I had the Citadel of Migs, like we'd be crushing it.
I get it. I
Me and
get
the
it.
bros would just be at it.
That's why I dye my hair purple, because then nobody can be like, you look like my niece or whatever. No. All right. All right. So we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go. All right. Number one guy. I don't know if these are in order or not. My doppelganger was seated next to me on a plane. Then we accidentally checked into the same hotel and went for a beer. Now that's the kind of story I like on the podcast. All right. What do we rate this? So let's do, what are we doing? 1 out of 10 on these or 1 out of 5?
I mean, that's at least a 9.
Okay. I
A
feel like
little
it
bit
is
different noses, but pretty much the
brows, the
same
brow
guy.
line for me. It's the much thicker orangey brows over here, but otherwise,
Clearly the same personality.
yeah, black shirt with like the little V open right here. Very
Yeah.
big collar on that. All right. Actually, that might be a trench coat with no shirt underneath. I'm not sure. Either
Nah, that
way.
looks like a bowling shirt to me.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right. Oh, these are the same guy again? Or that's them with the beer. That's them with the beer. Okay, one had less oxygen in the womb. We're not gonna say which one. He's shorter. They like Guinness. It's fine. All right. Oh, there they are again.
Oh, every picture they look less and less.
Yeah, that first one, the selfie, he had the angle and the eyes. They were both high on the plane, so that you know, that guy's immortalized in the background forever.
That's nice though to be like imagine yourself as another guy and then see that guy in public and have him be like, "Yo, we're the same."
Yo, wait a minute. You look like me.
That's
Am I
me.
looking in a
That's me
mirror?
meeting myself in the future and
Yeah.
having him being like, "Yo, you're up to it. You're good, dude."
All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Is that a
Yeah.
nine? I feel like that's a nine, or maybe like if she was just a little
Hey,
taller.
I'd call her a 10.
Yeah, they're both very cute. This one has a little worse dental work. That's okay.
Right.
We can
And
fix
smaller
that.
tits.
True. Didn't
All
catch
right.
that at
Sorry. I didn't
first.
mean to.
No, look, we're roasting them. It's fine. We're seeing which one's better. This one's better. We're saying, look,
Clearly,
girl.
I'm going to put my money on the right,
Yeah, I mean,
but
this one isn't doing shitty surveys out in like a concourse.
still
So
very cute. Still very
very
cute
cute.
and good enough for me, at least. But if I
Sure.
get to pick,
Yeah. All right. Final score 355 points. I don't know what that means. All right. Next one. Let's see here. At my cousin's wedding, and she's my cousin's husband's sister, no other relation. Oh, I think these cousins have been hooking
oh
up in this
man,
family.
yeah, I want to see the wedding. I want to see the couple
I know. I want to see it so bad. Is her name on here? We can go Facebook look them up.
because those are the same teeth. If
Does
nothing
this
else, I mean,
seem?
it's the same smile, it's the same face.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are those are
Well, yeah.
definitely related.
Definitely related. Definitely related. 315. Oh, I guess they are scoring these. What do we give it? That's a 10. That's a 10 for me. I
Yeah,
don't.
that's a 10 for me.
All right. Are they real? The word comes from the German language and literally means double goer or double walker, meaning a person who's your visual copy. Unlike having an actual twin, the DNA will never match. I don't know. You got to do a test for that article.
Yeah.
Um,
If you do a 23andMe, they're going to be at least the same percentage of most things.
Now, look, you're rare here because it says the chances to meet one in real life are very slim. Let's see.
Well, I've never met someone that looked like me, supposedly. It's always behavioral, I
Okay.
guess.
Wait, you didn't meet the Boston guy? You just said you did.
It wasn't that we looked the same. It was
Okay.
that we were just the same guy
Oh,
vibe wise, I think.
okay. So you lied. That's okay. It's fine.
Well, that's they
If doppelganger has to kind of look like you, otherwise it's just someone similar to you. We have to be clear on the definition here. I'm a
I don't
wordsmith.
know.
Anyway, my friend met his doppelganger last night. All right.
This is
I
more of a 7.
yeah. I think you might be right. They both have very like bulby noses.
If they were wearing the same pair of glasses, I would probably think they're the same guy.
Yeah, maybe. We also aren't getting like the full body shot where you can kind of tell, but final score 310. Yeah, we give it a 7. All right. When retired priest real Neil Richardson moved to Essex, he found people kept coming up to say hello, John, but his double already lived there. Well, they have the same
Well, it's
exact
just an old guy.
sweater. And yeah, they just are both bald and have white
Yeah, they
hair.
don't even actually look the same.
I
It
think it's a
just is
4 out of
an
10
old
for
ass
me. Yeah,
guy.
it's just an old
Yeah,
guy. It's
they're
just
like, and John is they. This is
oh,
NPC
here's
old
another
guy.
one. Here it's NPC old guy in the background at like 2K or
Yeah,
something.
they know they're not like actually twins. That's why they dressed up the same.
That's why they just the same and like, oh, we have sunglasses on. You can't really see our
Yeah,
eyes.
only 288 points. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means,
see, I
but
think
it's
it's a
correct.
4. I think it's a 4 for me, or like maybe
Yeah.
a six or a 4.
No, I'm definitely under
It's
5 on
not.
these guys.
Yeah, 4. I felt 4 at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. My own doppelganger that I ran into at a music festival, plus a face swap of the photo. They're trying to trick us with this. Be careful. I can't tell which one's the face swap.
Yeah, they both look like Bart to me.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got these kind of teeth closed mouth and he's got the you know. So
Yeah.
that's how you can tell which face it is. But
But see,
it's the
this
sunglasses
is
for me are cutting it off.
this is another one that I think is just like vibe.
You're right. The hair is just surfer.
They
We
probably,
don't
if they weren't
care.
wearing sunglasses, they wouldn't actually look like the same guy. It just is they're the same guy.
It's the same trick right here. It's like if you can't really see someone's eyes, yeah, sure, they have the same lower jaw.
If I dressed the same and wore like sunglasses blocking half my face as the guy that they said that I was from Boston, we probably would look enough the same.
Yeah, that's another 4 for me, and I'm about right. I feel like this is 266, maybe even
Yeah,
a
yeah.
3.5, maybe even a 3.5. Is it possible to have a doppelganger in real life? In a nutshell, yes. but there's one huge caveat that the measurements. Yeah, it's 1 in a trillion that you would have the same exact face.
There's only
So
one important measurement.
that's where they're really gonna when someone does like wear the
That's
skin mask of you to go break into the
next time I get hit with a Boston Miguel, I'm gonna have to go toe to toe with him and just go, okay, who is it then?
yeah. All right, let's see here. My friend found her doppelganger at a party.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. I say that's a 6 or a 7 for me.
Now,
Same, like her curls are tighter,
these
a little
guys all look
messier.
the same to me, but probably a 6. Yeah, because
Yeah. Yeah. The
eyebrows mostly, I think.
oh yeah, that'll really make a break her face. If she would have just penciled hers in a little bit more,
Yeah,
you're not getting a head on of this one. She looks a little prettier. I can't tell.
yeah.
Um,
It's the angle is the only thing that
she
is
made sure her hair was
really
more
selling
styled.
it.
Yeah,
Because
the
I don't
angle.
think that the chins are actually the same shape.
True. It's
But
just a
from this angle, it
strong.
looks kind of like it because she has.
It's just a good pussy eating jaw.
Yeah,
You know. Let's see. I give it a 5. A 5?
I'm willing to say 7, but
All right, 5 to 7. Let's see. 257. That's one of the lowest scores so far, I feel
wow,
like. Hmm. I don't wonder what did it for them. They just hate blacks on this website.
true.
Um, my friend also found his doppelganger at a party.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
8.
Yeah, because the same exact hair swoop with
Yeah,
like
plus ginger.
plus ginger. Yeah, at the same party. Yeah, like the
So less
eyes
they
are a
look
little
alike.
different. I say a 6. 6 or a 7 again. 236. They just keep going down here and score. I don't know what
Yeah,
these arbitrary points are based on our arbitrary point system, but
right.
better than as daddy's little secret. Oh, my internet might have kicked there for a second. Did I cut out at all?
No, you've been good so
All
far.
right, all right. Doppelgangers. Oh, I know an open micer that looks
Oh,
exactly like
Joe
this
Gorman.
guy. And I know another guy too. Yeah. Um,
But all right, again, vibe because these guys don't look alike at
they
all.
don't.
They're
They
just the same
don't.
guy.
They're just the same guy.
Yeah,
This guy looks like a different Philly open micer comedian that I know.
yeah.
That's funny, and this one's a little bit more
This guy
Joe.
just wishes he is this guy.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Actually, I have actually run into that where we look kind of like aesthetically like the same kind of hair and beard combo, but he looked better than me with it, and I was just like,
Damn it.
now I gotta get a different haircut and be a different guy entirely.
Yeah, I cannot run into this guy again.
Luckily, that guy became a lawyer and stopped doing comedy, so
I
now I can
love
just
that.
keep being me.
I love that for him and you.
Yeah, well, better off.
Look, every time one like kind of like hot tattooed bitch drops off, I'm like, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
she got a husband or whatever.
That's I'm always trying to promote like Asian guys to be like different guy. That's a different
Different
guy.
guy. Different
Don't
guy.
you don't have to worry about having me on a show with him.
I love the one Asian guy in Philly right now. There's two. All right. So yeah, I guess this is a 5 for me. 5, 4. I don't know.
Honestly, I this might be my lowest one.
Okay, you know what? I only got 212 on the website, so I kind of get it because they really don't
Yeah,
look
if you
alike.
shaved them, they wouldn't even be similar at all.
Nope. And I think he might have like lighter eyes or just way different eyes if they were not squinting. Anyway, all right, moving on. Yeah, see, this lady said the cap helps. Like, yeah, our doppelganger's evil. One can never know.
Good
It,
point.
yeah, if we're talking about mythological ones, they almost are certainly, yeah, like
They're always evil in
Nega Scott,
mythology.
Nega Scott. We have,
Chill.
you know, um, let's see here. Most say they're evil. Yeah, we already went through this. They're not evil. It's just an accident of nature.
Well,
Like
now
all
this
people.
isn't fair. We got to skip this one.
All right, but I gotta read it so people are listening. Bumped into my doppelganger at Subic Bay. I'm not sure where that is. My dad, cousins, and brother accidentally mistook her for me, so my auntie asked if we could take a photo together. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's just like she's not the same eyes. These are clearly like downturn eyes, and these are straight out. It's yeah. we're just grasping at
I mean,
straws here.
for the listeners, these are just Korean girls.
These are just two Korean, young, skinny Korean, normal looking Korean women at a tree line park or something like a zip line park. Um, the teeth are not the same. I'm going to start posting these links in the description to the audio and like my
I guess
YouTube,
they have a
obviously.
similar shaped smile. It's they're
Yeah.
not they don't actually look the same at all.
No, this is
Are
a
both
two.
Korean girls,
This
so
is
you
a
guys.
two for me. This is a two.
But
I,
yeah,
I don't, I'm not down with it. And they gave it 200 on the website, which is pretty low. Number 11, 10 years ago when I went to college, people didn't know me. I didn't know, kept calling me Brian. My name is Josh. A few weeks into I met Brian. Okay. No,
similar haircut, similar vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe check for me. It's not, the face is not
Yeah.
the same at all. This one has like a like a bulb chin, and this one has like my
They're
chin.
both blonde with blue eyes.
They're both blonde with blue eyes, like college kids, but I actually knew twins brothers like in high school that had this like hair and they looked alike. This is vibe
Yeah.
for me. 160. I agree with that. It's
Yeah,
about a
yeah.
1 for me.
Yeah.
It's about a 1. Let's see. Found my doppelganger. Funny. We even share the same birthday. Vietnamese
Asian guys
guys,
again.
Asian guys, maybe Malaysian. I
Cambodian,
don't know.
I'd guess.
Cambodian, maybe. We're not going to speculate too much on that. It's just two Asian guys.
It's not even similar.
The haircut's not even there. The one is like got a
Sorry, I gotta
flat.
change my
battery. Oh, your battery again. That's okay because my screen's on right now, so nobody can tell. I'll just go through some of these because there's a bunch of them. This guy's got a shiny shirt on. That's always an interesting. These are just two guys at a gay bar in Cambodia or Thailand or something. 158. Yeah, that's I agree with that. I give it a 1. I give it a 1, maybe a 0.75. I wonder if these just get worse as time goes by. Let's see. Miguel is putting an ice pack on his computer right now. So I'm gonna the next one. There he goes.
Bald guys.
Technology. All right. We're back.
Kind of.
We're cooking with gas here. I think.
Guys. Yeah, these
not
guys are. I'll put them 7 or 8.
Yeah, like
no, they've got a very similar face to me.
They do. Like if this one had better teeth, if he got veneers like this one did, they would look exactly the same almost because he got the very thin top lip, very like Donald Trumpy top lip. Yeah. And yeah, I get the ears are about the same size. The ears,
they're pretty similar guy.
The height is right there. They better give this a good score. I give this an 8.
Yeah, 8.
An 8. 153. God. All right. Well,
they
were
mad.
What
they're talking about.
They don't know what they're talking about. They're just
Look,
one's the
you
CEO.
and I were on the same page. These are clearly very similar guys.
This is why we have our own rating system here. My girlfriend met her doppelganger. Did you fuck them both? I mean, sorry, I didn't. That was my Tourette's. They're both cute in a punky 90s way, early 2000s. All right.
Pretty similar.
Yeah, I give it a 6 or a 7. I feel like if they were standing and both front facing, we might. They just, for the listeners, if you're not looking, they have,
are dressed similar.
They have both have black lace tops. They might have done the same thing those old guys did, where they both have like dark roots with darker purple hair at the bottom, not my color purple, like 4 shades
similar
darker.
Lip color, which I think on both of them is makeup.
Could be the shade to put the same lipstick on.
Yeah.
They both have this just one like black eyeliner line on their eyes. This one has hooded eyes. More.
Pretty much the same girl.
Pretty much the same. I give it a 6 or 7. Yeah. All right. Not bad. I met my twin brother from another mother at the bar. His name is Adam, and he also likes beer. Well, you're at a bar, sir. Pretty similar.
I go 5 on these guys.
Okay, I'm on with that. They gave it 140 on here.
Same big nose, actually. Kind of similar. 7 for me.
From the front, I bet this guy's is skinnier than this guy's bulby type nose. This guy looks like he has a very
still wide on the nostrils.
Yeah, like at the bottom. Sure, I'm gonna go. What did you say?
They could be stunt doubles.
They could be stunt doubles.
7 top.
7 because stunt
between
doubles.
5 and 7, depending on how their face.
Yeah, 5.5 to 7.
Similar guy.
5.5 to 7. Because this one's got like a little wrinkle or a dimple, whereas this one doesn't. But we're gonna go 5 or 7. My boyfriend met his doppelganger at IKEA last night.
Yeah, okay, but see, now I've seen this guy a million times.
2 white dwarfs, you're right.
I know 18,000 of these guys.
I know 18,000 of this guy. It's like one of my brother's friends or one of my
Trevor.
sister's friends. It's somebody. The one's marginally fatter, but he still have the same exact size head.
But none of them are jacked.
Neither are jacked. This one thinks he's jacked. He's sucking in for the picture. You guys got to watch the video on this one. This is a more video heavy episode at the end. If you're still listening, this is you're going to want to put your YouTube on. Yeah, I give it like a 5.
Honestly, For me, there's so many of this guy. These guys don't even look that similar.
True.
For me, this is a
True.
3.
All right, that's fair because they gave it 130 over here. I saw a doppelganger on the front page, met mine a few weeks ago. Two bald with beard guys, light
Yeah,
color beard, very
4.
squinty eyes. A 4, yeah, because this nose
They're
is a little
squinty, they're
thicker.
smiley, but
They're
they don't
not the
really look the
same
same.
at the end of the day. No. This one's head is too big for his body. I feel bad for
Probably
him.
they act like the same guy.
They probably have a similar personality. They're both like one has like a Compton, like it looks like like this is a skate company, right? DGK. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a sunset, and the other one has like a flannel that's busting open, even though he's skinny. He's got the thing like where when I try to button a shirt closed and it
yeah.
won't like pops open.
He's wearing a kid's husky.
You know, that's a Kmart special from the kids department for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
All
a
right,
Old
yeah,
Navy.
he's not even like that twinky, is he? He's like regular. I don't know what's going on here. This is somewhere strange. Anyway, what do we give it? 5, 4, 4.
Yeah,
128
for
points. Yeah, 128 points off the website. His girlfriend of 1 year started walking towards me thinking I was him. Well, that doesn't bode well for the boyfriend. Which one was it?
Yeah,
If it was this one and she started walking towards him, I might be upset. I think
yeah.
he's a little
But
taller.
he's pumped. That's the thing. That's another one of those where it's like, oh, you thought I looked like that guy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. Also,
And
you
he's
know what?
stoked.
You know what though? These are just two of the same guy because this one kind of looks like my sister's
Yeah,
boyfriend, my one sister's boyfriend. So I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go with a 2.5, maybe a
I'll go
3.
for. They do look similar.
They're just the same guy, I think.
They're just the same guy though.
They're just the same guy. He's got more of a triangle nose. Their teeth are not.
They both. This is one where
Got the lanyard. Both of them have a
they
lanyard.
weren't dressed up the same on purpose. They just both bought the same glasses because they are the same guy
Yeah,
at heart.
at heart, there's a bunch of this guy replicated around all over the globe. Ginger again, but there's I don't know more ginger
Most of the
lately.
time, and surprisingly, shockingly, a lot of the time dating a black girl.
Always in
What I've
like
noticed,
a
this
lot, especially
guy
media. If you pay attention to media, it's all they always pair the redhead girl up with the black guy
in
on
real life on the subway,
it's real.
I see it a lot.
Why
You go around the city, you see a lot of this guy with black girls, and
it's just
honestly, she's got dreads. I know exactly what she looks like too. You know,
there's all types of people everywhere, but it's common. I noticed like the palest person. I like pale guys, and I'm like not even that brown. I have a little bit of melanin. Anyway, met my doppelganger and thought I'd share. We even had matching hair accessories. I like that one. That's like outfit synchronicity. I always call that when I see someone, they do have like a similar bow. Oh no, they don't look the
yeah,
same
but
though.
face wise, they don't look the
This
same
looks
at all.
like maybe
This
mother
is
and
a 3 to me
daughter
at most.
or regular sisters. Like I could see regular, we're just sisters. Like they could lie and be like, we're sisters, but no, this
Yeah,
is a 2. 120 points. I
yeah,
agree. I agree with the rating here. That's a bad one. Just 2 black chicks. All right, 20. I'm the shorter one. Met my Canadian doppelganger on a cruise ship with my wife on our honeymoon.
pretty similar.
Pretty similar. This button up shirt. Both have a button up shirt. One is Sans t shirt underneath. He may have a beater under it, but I can't tell. This one is a black t shirt. The same glasses,
The
like the
same goatee
wire
is really selling it. The same goatee and like
goatee,
thick chin.
thick chin, thick into a thick neck, thick,
Yeah,
broad
yeah, yeah.
everything, and a kind of a very round head where the chin just melts into the jawline.
It would
Uh,
honestly, if they were brothers, it'd be weird how much they looked alike.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 or a 7. And they gave
I could go 8. I mean, we haven't
I
seen a
feel
lot of
that
very close
we haven't
ones.
seen
This
a
is
lot
a
of very
pretty
close
good
ones.
one.
I feel like 8, and they gave it 100. I think they're just going steadily down
No,
here. Got stationed in Okinawa and shortly after my doppelganger joined my unit.
kind of similar. They do look like brothers.
Yeah, yeah, brothers for sure. Not twins necessarily. This one looks like he's got
No.
light gray eyes, and this one's got like darker brown. 98 points. I would give it a better score than that. They both just
Yeah,
happen to
a
have the
lot of the earlier
military
ones they
cut.
were generous with. These guys, I do think look like they could be related. The same in like wide eyes,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
pig nose,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, a little difference in the chin, but like big forehead. They both have the military cut, so it's easy to
Both
kind of
big lips for
picture.
white guys.
True, true.
They're pretty similar dudes.
All right. What do you give it? Six,
Six.
seven. Yeah, we're feeling six.
There
They
you
give it
go.
98 here. I swear they're just going
Nah.
down. Their rating system is off. I was walking around a while back and met my
Now,
doppelganger. We even have the same first name. No, you just guys thought because you both had um,
this is
ringer, older,
entirely
washed out orange ringer
it's
t-shirts
the
with a
same
blue
beard.
collar.
It's the
It's
no
it's
goatee.
leprechaun beard. It's
Yeah.
leprechaun beard.
It's
Where
the full chin strap with the
yeah,
same hat. And
yeah,
if
the
they if
Jeff
they
Cap.
both wore this shirt without planning it, then for sure they are the same dude.
Their faces are not similar at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing about either of these people's two
But they
faces.
probably are the same exact guy.
They are. I give it a one.
See,
They
well,
give it.
that's what's tough about if we're rating it based on how much they are just the same dude,
Yeah,
like
I'm
kind
going
of a glitch
mostly
in the
more.
simulation, same guy.
I'm going chemically looks like DNA.
Yeah, well, yeah,
You know,
then
looks of like the teeth and the shape of the. That's why they're dressed the same. They have the Jeff cap. So on that, if I was picking that, it might be a
if one of them
nine.
died and you replaced him with the other guy,
The face,
you wouldn't even know the difference.
it's
But
it's the timelines.
if you
It's the
shaved
super
them both
timeline.
and put them in like a white room, they don't look the same at all.
Yes. Yeah, you're correct. They do have the same wire, skinny, like glasses like this. It's you know, a little
They
difference in
probably, if
hairstyle,
you
but
look through their backpacks, that at least one of them has. The other one probably has one somewhere.
yeah. Yeah,
They are
yeah,
carrying dice, both of them.
definitely some form of dice or cards or both.
Both.
All right. I met my doppelganger. He's better smiler than I am. I don't know if that's how you say that, but they look like Russian guys. I don't know, or faith.
Yeah, that's another. I've seen this guy a million times.
Yeah.
They do look similar. They're wearing the same shirt.
And like just because like since this guy didn't smile, it's hard to do an accurate. They're just the same vibe. They are not DNA
Yeah.
that much correlated. They both have bald. They're balding with like just the short shaved
No, but everyone has
sides.
this uncle.
Everyone has this uncle somewhere, or they or by now, if you're like older, it's just
At
your
least by
cousin.
marriage.
It's like your
Yeah.
older cousin that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like 94. Yeah, I give it about a three. I give it a
Yeah.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, three is good
All
because they
right.
don't really look the same, but they are
Yeah,
the
they've had
same
the same
guy.
hoodie, kind of. So my friend found his doppelganger, another military guys, but
Well,
they're
yeah, these guys don't
similar.
look the same at all. No,
Uh,
this guy's pretending to be that guy
he is
because
like
they have.
pulling his chin in to like make it look like he's more of a look alike or something to like look funny.
Yeah,
They just are like that's the guy that just says what's up twin, and it's not even they don't even it's just his friend.
their eyes are also similarly wide apart, kind of, but this guy's in the front are definitely wider.
Wider for sure. I give it a four. Most
I'm two
at
on these
most.
guys.
Okay. That's fine. They give it 82 over here. So I kind of think they agree with you. This is me and my doppelganger. Have any of you Redditors met yours in
Seems
real
like they're getting
life?
less and less.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's just too very like the guy that talks to you at a party about his special interest for a
Yeah,
while.
again, the same guy. They both work in computer science.
They both, yeah, they're both fans of
They're both
something.
the most annoying guy at your office if you have to actually talk to them.
Yeah.
They seem like they're kind of cool if you like bump into them because they'll like say something funny or like have a good reference. But then if you talk to them about like their actual personal life, they're
It's
so tedious.
a lot. Yeah. It's a lot to deal with. I give it a two at most.
Yeah.
67 they gave it over here. All right, number 26, we're moving right along. This
Yeah,
is
we're losing the plot. It is
yeah, this
similar
is
guys.
similar trucker white guys, like delivery guys, or like yeah, they work security at like a venue.
Yeah, one of them is the roadie, one of them is security.
Yeah, exactly. One sells the merch for the band. They don't have
All
the
right.
same hairstyle. They're just chubby white
Neither of them
guys.
are in the band, but
I give it a
they're
two.
at the show.
Yeah, I give it a two again. It's 61 on the website. My friend just found his doppelganger. Yeah. Okay. Get a better title. No, they just both have a
Oh, okay,
green.
wait. But both of these guys have the same like the worst haircut.
True. The like,
This is your mom gave you a haircut until you were 14 and you still don't know what to tell your barber and he's still just mirroring kind of what your mom did.
yeah, it's because you had a little like wave to your hair. So like they didn't know how to style it. So they just push it all forward when it's wet and it kind of just like stays
And
down.
it poofs wide,
It poofs
you know.
wide. Or even if it's not curly, it just like the bangs sticking straight out for me. Anyway, these guys are just two dumb white guys.
They'll be bald soon. They'll be
They'll be
the
balding
old bald
soon.
guys that
Yeah. Oh
have the
yeah.
same beard.
Oh yeah. They're the future. They're the looper of these guys. Hold on. Uh, where these guys? That's
These
looper
guys,
them.
yeah, exactly.
That's looper them. All right.
Yeah,
You gotta go. You gotta go on there.
those
All
guys
right.
meet up 5 years. It's not even actually that far in the future. It's more
Yeah,
like
they're
5 years
pre-chubby.
later.
They're pre pretty chubby. They both have like just camo and khaki pants on and a green top.
Right. These
This is a
guys haven't
zero. This is
graduated
a
high
zero
school
point
yet, but by
5.
the end of college, they're those guys.
This is 0.5 for me. I see you chewing also.
Is it good?
I said, yeah, you're good. I said, I saw you chewing. I'm also snacking.
That's fine.
I like to talk about, actually, I usually bring up, particularly one of my other things that I would ask people to talk about in specifics when I started this podcast is weird late night craving snacks you like to have. Are you basic? Or are you,
I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm basic. I was eating pretzels.
that's okay. Most guys are pretty basic,
Yeah.
especially like under like a certain age.
If I could have something cool, I will.
Yeah.
But like yesterday I had leftover pickle juice and I put leftover potatoes that I had. I reheated them and I dumped them in the pickle juice and I almost kind of drank it like a smoothie.
Wait, mashed potatoes?
Not mashed potatoes, like almost like kind of like breakfast potatoes.
You made vichyssoise. I mean, you made like gazpacho with pickle juice, but hot with potatoes. I'm gonna call that German potato soup.
It was pretty good.
All right, so wait, hold on. It was in a glass. You put it in the food
No, no, no,
processor? What do
no.
you mean a smoothie?
No, I just kind of drank it. It was like out of a bowl.
Okay, okay. So like at the end of your stew, like you made a stew, and at the end you drank like the pickle
No, it wasn't a
juice.
stew. It was I put cold pickle juice into a bowl of reheated potatoes
It
that were
wasn't.
just
That's a
like,
stew, my friend.
all right.
No, how much juice? A couple sips, or like you like a cereal? Like how much you would put
Kind of like a
milk
cereal.
on the cereal? Like I'm just trying to. I just
Well,
want to give the reader, I mean, to the
because
listeners.
honestly, it should have just absorbed into the potatoes and been just like pickle juice potatoes. But
Okay.
I was impatient, and so I did kind of eat it like cereal.
Okay.
I
I was
kind of
just.
drank it out of the bowl.
I wasn't roasting you. I just wanted to know because I am about. That's a weird snack, dude.
That was just improvising yesterday. I don't have like a
That's what weird snacks are. Sometimes you just don't have anything else laying around.
yeah, I'm not probably gonna plan again to ever do that, but if I have both ingredients, I it was a good enough experience. I'll do it again if the
You
situation calls for it.
you gotta have more self confidence or less self doubt or something because that's a weird snack. When I ask you if you have any weird snacks, that is weird.
Nothing regular. Like
One of the
I'll
weirdest I've
just
heard.
get regular snacks
No,
normally,
but like
but
stuff you just eat, stuff you make like late at night, weird like
never. I've never made it before. I
okay.
probably won't again.
That's
But
okay. That's okay. One of my mom's like stories when I was younger, she told me was like she was super high and she made like the chocolate cookies that are in like a pack that comes, it's like a square and it's like two cookies in the top and two cookies in the bottom. And they're like
all
kind of
right,
chewy chocolate cookies in like the store. I don't remember the brand name, but she like made them into French toast. And I was like, see? I was like, all right.
that's
So
tight.
that's the kind of stuff I like to do, like random. I've been into like the mini waffle maker. Like I got it a while ago. My one friend was like, you got to get this. Into like mashed potatoes in there with different stuff on top is delicious. Stuffing I saw
All
on
right,
TikTok. You put the stuffing in there and then put the like gravy or turkey or even just cranberry on top of the stuffing turned into a little waffle.
that sounds tight.
The other day I did leftover mashed potatoes from like a takeout restaurant or no, they were boxed, shitty box like mashed potatoes, instant or the package, and I put them in the little waffle iron, um, and then put on what the fuck did I put on top of it? I don't remember, but they were just good by themselves. They were just good by themselves. A little toasted like mashed potato
I mean, that
thing.
sounds good.
It's good. That's where I've been getting a little weird with
You're
those.
about to make me get a waffle maker and just like put cheese in it.
That's what people do. They make like truffles or whatever, and like I've made those.
I used to have it was a grilled cheese maker.
We had one of those too, like a sandwich maker thing.
Yeah, yeah, that you like. It's I guess a panini, but not a
Yeah,
panini
it's like
because
a
we had a panini
triangle,
one that was like, yeah, yeah, it was to
two
cut it
triangles in
into
there. Yeah,
triangles. Yeah,
we had that. My sister loved it. What the fuck was it called? Oh my God, we used to use that thing all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I fucked with that heavily. I made a lot of like sick grilled cheeses with that.
Yeah, different like
I'm
weird sandwiches.
honestly, this is kind of gross, I guess, apparently, but like cheddar cheese and mustard, like yellow mustard grilled cheese.
Okay. Depending on the type of cheese I have, I will use different like sometimes I'll do certain like sweet chili sauce to dip them in, depending on like what kind of cheese is in there.
Yeah,
But for the most part, I just go like American and whatever bread.
yeah. But if you don't have anything to get creative with, to me, I'm also a big yellow mustard guy, and apparently that's well,
I like mustards in general. I have a joke about mustard, but that I do enjoy them. Yellow is the most
Long
basic.
Island apparently don't like they don't ever eat yellow mustard out here.
I
Oh,
mean, it's
in
only really
in
good on a hot dog.
I disagree, but it's
Hamburger,
clearly
maybe.
very good on a grilled cheese. But
I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll make that when I'm done
they
here.
don't even like if you get a burger at a store at like
Yeah,
a Burger King or
sure.
McDonald's, they don't put mustard in New York. Do you know about
Oh,
that?
I know. I didn't. I thought all McDonald's put mustard
I
and
did
ketchup
too
on there.
until I moved to this fucking dumbass state and they don't put mustard on
I
anything.
think you're living in the
And they
Mandela
look at
effect.
dude, it's nuts out here. It's they don't put mustard on anything, and then if you ask for mustard, they go like deli mustard. It's like, no, dude, not deli mustard. That's why you're asking.
It's like this isn't
Regular
everything.
mustard.
um,
No, they don't, and they'll hit me with that. They'll be like, I guess it's good on a hot dog, but it's like, no, it's good on a lot of stuff.
if look, I grew up in a very poor white trash neighborhood with we always only had yellow or golden spicy because I liked the spicy and I would eat a lot of pretzels and like stuff that it would go on. If
Sure.
I'm gonna make a sandwich with like turkey breast or something, I'm gonna go with the spicy or a Dijon first. But yellow mustard will do just fine for me. I'm not gonna be like, I don't want like
That's the thing.
if that's all there is.
It's brown or Dijon or whatever mustard. If you're
Mhm.
getting fucking creative with it, if you're having salami, if you're having Italian sausage, if you're like having a nice meal that you're like turning into a fun thing, but like it's not a default. That kind of is shitty mustard for default, and to act like yellow mustard shouldn't belong on anything is nuts. And the people here are disgusting.
You're funny because, like, actually, this is a fact. Yellow mustard is the best one to put on some things that are like deli meat and hot dogs because it has an anti-cancer property in it. So you're right to eat
Huh.
it. It's like something in probably turmeric that most yellow mustards are made with, but
That
it's
makes
like,
sense
yeah,
because every time I try to use turmeric, I stain something.
it's so staining and it's a mustardy taste. It's like gives that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I make yellow rice all the time. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a mustard purist. I'll use whatever's in front of me, but I don't like getting too fancy on a hot dog. I like yellow or spicy. I don't like when there's too like I don't like Dijon. Uh Now you make me want a sandwich, and I'm not supposed to eat deli cuts. I got listeria like 2 weeks ago from a turkey club. I'm fucking practically dead as it is. Um, I'm just having a snack attack and like thinking about different food. But we grew up on like deli sandwiches. They're so bad for you.
This has been a particular argument that I have had recently because my girlfriend doesn't believe that yellow mustard should be on anything but a hot dog
Mm,
because she's from Long Island and they're all
same.
she got her mom involved. And she's like, he thinks that you should have yellow mustard on a burger. And she's like, okay, well, actually outside of this state, everybody does that. And she's like, it's disgusting.
We do ketchup and mustard growing up on the burger. My couple of my sisters liked ketchup and mustard on sandwiches like ham and cheese, and I hated that. I will not.
I don't
I
like
will,
ketchup.
I like it on certain things, but I have my friend's husband doesn't like ketchup. I
I
like it
get
on
it.
French fries.
I understand, but I don't like ketchup.
You know
You
what's
know?
funny? In Philly, it's a big thing to eat ketchup on eggs, but there's
Yeah.
places around that when you ask for ketchup, like Dunkin' Donuts or something, that's not like that's just a chain.
Yeah.
When like the kids work in a Dunkin' Donuts, if I get a breakfast sandwich, I have to go like, "Do you guys have ketchup?" And they're like, "What?" Like,
That's weird because in Long Island, if you get hot sauce on a bacon, egg, and cheese, sometimes you'll end up with ketchup just because they go
they
automatic.
just make what they would eat,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, at not corporate places. Sometimes the person the cooking just makes whatever how they would eat it. Oh, did you freeze up real quick? We might have frozen there for 1 second.
Oh, it's froze on your side too.
Okay, give it a
All
second
right,
to
we're good.
breathe. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of my internet connection is unstable, it says. Give it
Oh,
a second.
nice. I thought that was my side.
Nope, it was me kicking through for once. Um, yeah, I think the breakfast sandwich thing is a heated debate topic because some people don't even know what you're talking about. Like when like you go to like when I go to for like south, like towards Virginia or something, it's like, you want what? You want hot sauce? No, I want ketchup. I do it at home whenever I make egg things. Even if I make like I make some things like sometimes I'll make take a little pizza crust from the store that they have, like the little tiny one, and make a like stuffed like calzone type with breakfast stuff in it. I'll just like take a slice of that and like dip it in ketchup as I'm eating it.
Yuck. Personally, yuck.
If you don't like ketchup, I could totally get where you're like
Yeah.
the more
No,
people
eggs
hate
and ketchup
mustard
to me,
sometimes.
gross.
Yeah.
I've, you know,
Yeah. No,
it,
I don't, but
especially gross for me.
I get it.
But yeah, and then I'll eat a sandwich that I specifically didn't request ketchup on, and I'll take a bite thinking that it's just delicious hot sauce, and I'll be like,
Nope.
sweet. It shouldn't be sweet.
Yeah.
It's not candy.
It's not
It's
candy.
breakfast.
That's why I don't like it mixed in. I don't like it when they put it on there. I like it on the side and I like with the packet and like put a little bit where I'm about to bite. It tastes different when it's cooked in with the
No,
eggs.
I do get that. I do that with soy sauce sometimes, and I get ridiculed for it. If I'm like eating a pot sticker, I'll
Mm-hmm.
put
You like put it
soy
on.
sauce in it, and I'll get in trouble.
It is womanly. No, I'm just kidding. All
I
right,
like what I like.
we're gonna go back to our doppelgangers. And we'll close this out here. My friend, oh,
Oof.
they have did not do farewell in the gene pool in Ireland or wherever the hell they are. UK, I don't know. They're very tiny face on this person. We're not going to assume any genders here for either of them. Bad
True, because
hair.
they both look like old angry lesbians or young sad men.
Yeah, yeah, or young sad they thems could be anything.
It could be anything. These
This
guys.
clubbing top. This is an obvious clubbing top. This one has on with a
Oh,
really low
I've been
neck.
watching a lot of the gymnastics. I thought he was getting ready to hit the floor.
Could be that too. Could be that too. Or I'm gonna give this a 2 or a 1. They're
I
just
don't know,
both
because
hard on
again,
the eyes.
for sure, similar guys.
If this one's a guy, I don't want to assume. I don't want to get in trouble, Miguel. Like we say a lot of offensive things on different podcasts and stuff in the joking manner. I don't want the 59 points from the team on the website. I agree. Like a 2 maximum, 1.5. It's not even the same style t-shirt. This one like looks offended to be next to this one. He's like, I don't look like this motherfucker. That's a they them. I'm a man, clearly. All
True.
right.
Receding hairline.
You know, the hairlines are both he's gonna lose his hair first. That's might be why he's mad. This one has that thick
For sure. No,
rug
no,
in the
no. This
front.
could be a woman with the hair.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
That's
Could be a
bangs,
fluid
actually.
person. It could be a fluid person. We don't
A
know.
concurrent transition.
Oh, possibly. This person in the back's freaking me out. We got to move on. We got Australia. This guy met his doppelganger. Okay.
Mm,
The eyes are completely different. This guy has way rounder eyes. The
yeah.
mouth is very small with a bigger mustache, and this one has a smaller mustache with a wider, thinner lip, maybe wider chin.
They don't really look the same, but they also do look exactly the same.
I agree with you. I'm gonna go 5.5, maybe maximum.
I'll go 5.5. That's good.
Yeah, like the one has a hat on. What are we doing here? 59 points. Yeah, whatever. Just 20 minutes before I walked into the restaurant, the server told her she looked like me. We actually already know each other. I mean, this one One has more the
Similar dimples, I think.
yeah, eyes. The eye line is there. They look like Hawaiian or Native American or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Wide jaws.
wide jaw. This one's a little sharper, but she's also
Yeah.
facing
She looks like
forward, and
that. The one on
she's
the right looks like, well, I guess I don't know if we're on the same side, but I think the one on the right looks like the one on the left's
we got
older
ringer
sister.
t-shirt. We got ringer t-shirt and gray hoodie. So gray zip up looks like the older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Just regular
Well, it'd
sisters.
have to be left and right because I can read the words on the left.
59 points from the team at the website. I give it a 6 maximum.
I'm good with 6.
Yeah. All right.
Should be
Less,
sisters.
yeah.
Might not be. Could
Less
be. Could
Saturday
just
night.
be being racist. Vaguely racist.
I mean, we're doing that to every single pair here, whether they're whatever color they are.
These guys don't look the same at all.
Last Saturday night, this guy, minding his own business, and his parents approached me for his photo. Oh, that's because the parents saw this one, I think, and were like, "Hey, your son,
You
our
look so
son
nice
looks like
tonight.
you." Yeah, they both have like a beanie and dark hair. Other than that,
The
this guy has the
guy on the
forehead
right
of
looks like a fully grown midget.
he's got Peter Dinklage head. That's what I was just about to say.
He
He has
looks, yeah, he looks like he should be much shorter.
He looks like if Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish was in an alternate universe, like where he was just a poet, like a failed poet.
They're wearing very similar beanies.
That's it. They both have like a darker beanie.
I've never
on.
seen. I feel like I've never seen anyone wear this beanie.
This maroon, like weird beanie. Yeah,
it doesn't have the cuff. It doesn't.
yeah. It's a bulb. It's
an odd beanie.
But
not even like similar hair, not very similar faces. I guess similar facial hair, but
I think these parents were being racist and not us. I think we're being look. This guy has 8 inches between his eyebrows, and this one they're only a half a centimeter. Yeah. The nose looks rounder and flatter here. I can't really tell because the mouth isn't open. They both just have that stupid. That's a soul patch, right? Is that what people call that?
Yeah.
Very few can pull that off. Very few people.
Only the guy on the left.
Only the guy. All right. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Right. They got 55 from the website. Somebody said nope was the comment. I ran into my daughter on a business trip. Oops, guess not. Well, they're both just like thrift store
they
girls.
Just dress the same.
They just have thrifter like why is every person in a Jeff cap think it's their doppelganger? This is the third Jeff cap
because
one.
Having a Jeff cap already is like just begging someone else to be kind of like you.
They're both pale, like Irishy looking broads.
Yeah, but the one on the right is
they both have like rings.
Impossible to talk to.
Yes. Yeah.
The one on the left is quirky, but the one on the right is autistic.
Something's going on with both of them that this one I feel like I would get along with, but I might show up and regret my decision. I don't know. They both have a pink flower attached to the hat. That part's weird and kind of gets me.
They both were in the drama department at one point in high school.
Oh, absolutely. As well as I. But I think what happened here is they were both on like stitchfix.com or whatever, looking at the listicles or the what's incoming and saw like this to put up big like pink carnation-y type flower here with the Jeff cap, and that's
having the same. Or do you think that they like put the hat on a girl that was wearing a similar blazer?
That's very possible with these photographers in these, but I don't know. It's like, did you know you were going to post this on Reddit?
Anyway, that they both had the same hat.
There is
and blazer combo, like a leopard.
Either that or they walked
with that hat.
I don't know, because like they're saying like the daughter wasn't on the business trip with her. It's just like this lady had this picture of her daughter and was like, "Oh my God, you look exactly like my daughter back home," or something like that. I don't know. It's a 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going as low as 1. This is looks wise not the same person at all.
No, it's a 3 for me. Still, it's a 49 from the website. This person's really trying to cement in how much they look like. He puts a comment here. It's like, she not only look like her, she dressed the same. You're reaching, Dad. All right. It's always an interesting night when you run it randomly. No, it's not. When you run into a beard doppelganger, you're just a white guy in the 21st century. You're just baldy and beard.
Looking for a guy to be a friend with.
This is when I turn on a dating app, it's 143 of these guys then 143 black comic book nerds, then 143 guys riding motorcycles, then a few cops, military, and whatever servicemen. Yeah, this is every guy. This is
Yeah.
every dude at a comedy show. They look like they're at a comedy show. Yeah,
Or
uh,
magic.
or magic, or just a music, but like they got a show. They're going to shows. They're out.
They're doing something to meet anyone else that looks like them so they can go,
Look, bro, you look
points.
like me. Yeah, it's a four, 4.5, 5.5,
Maybe less.
maybe less.
But
Okay, give it a 3.5, and we'll move on.
yeah, I'm 3 to 4 on these guys.
Yeah, all right.
These
My
girls are 5 to 6.
yeah, yeah.
The longer I look at them, 7 to 8.
You're right. You're totally right. This is actually a good one, guys. This one's worth checking out. My
Similar
wife,
nose, similar eyes.
my wife met her doppelganger. My wife left. Which one is left? This one. This one. This is the wife, and this is the one they fucked later. I mean, we're moving on. I'm giving it a 6 also. 46 points from the website. I found my doppelganger in a bar
Now,
bathroom.
those guys are way closer than a lot of the other ones.
Who, these two blondies?
No, the ones before.
Oh, yeah,
These
this is a
two
good one. This
blondies
should have
don't
been
look the same
200
at all.
points. This should have been 200 points, in my
At
opinion.
least, yeah.
The eyebrows, you can't see her teeth, but I feel like I bet if she smiled, it wouldn't be that
Yeah,
bad
but the
off.
same kind of round
Same
face, like
same
pointy
face,
chin,
same
hair.
bulby kind of nose, like witchy nose
This
a
one
little
has a
bit.
little bit of a widow's peak, but they both have kind of like the same far back hairline.
She just brushed her
and
hair different. Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Man, I'm sticking with my original. Yeah. 6, almost a 7. I don't agree with the website. Now, this is just two young chicks. This next one says, found my
yeah, they don't
doppelganger
really
in a
look the
bar
same at all.
bathroom. No, you were just both drunk and blonde. Every blonde 20-year-old lady
Yeah,
looks like
you have
this.
side bangs.
Every blonde 20-year-old lady looks like this at some point.
Not a similar nose, not similar eyes.
Nope. They're just a blonde chick. I give it a 1.
Yeah.
They gave it a 43 over here. I agree. Found my doppelganger, bought him a Jaeger, and got this photo up. Oh, well, they're the
All
same
right.
person because they both do Jaeger.
Which one's him?
I don't know. Someone wrote cute. I disagree, ma'am. There's not a lot going on here besides two very white guys with the square, small
Oh, are they both
rectangle.
guys?
Oh, I was gonna say this one might be a they them, but they might both be they thems. Let's be real. The hair is hard to tell. This is someone that easily gets misgendered all the time.
We got
This
two
one
hard librarians
gets
here.
misgendered constantly at the grocery store and stuff. Yeah,
Misgendered, but by people trying to be.
They're just trying to be like,
ma'am.
Do you know Rob Stant?
Yeah.
So he has a joke, and that happens to him all the time, where people are like, "Ma'am," like before they
you know
see
what?
him.
I think I saw.
He posted one the other day. I think
not him post it, but it get picked up by like a meme.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I was like, nice, dude.
So yeah, there's just two guys in an Irish bar. I give it a 2.
Yeah.
42 points. Yeah. All right. These are just two guys in a casino somewhere. One works there. White guys, not the best teeth on either of them.
Every guy in the Eagles.
Every guy in Levittown. Honestly, every guy where I grew up. This is every guy where I grew up that didn't marry somebody yet.
Yeah, go Birds.
Yeah, he's Go Burden. That's actually, isn't this American Eagle? That's not.
Actually, you might be right. That's
regardless, we'll say Go Birds for the team. I can't wait for football season. Thumbs up. No, this guy's just the pit guy at the casino, and dude was like in there losing money. He was down $600 as soon as he got there, and he's like, "Hey, you look like me. Can we take a picture?" Now
similar,
this is a similar white guy vibe.
Similar glasses.
This is like my friend's cousin growing up. Yeah, just the same vibe of a white guy. Nothing special here about either of them. I give it a 3, maybe a 4.
Yeah, I'm good with 3.
30 points. Yeah. I finally met longtime virtual pal Steve Burnett and other people. I don't know who that is. Other people. Oh, that's like his pen pal. Other people stare in horror at the uncanny. No, you just both have disgustingly long beards that look like Amish.
Gross guys.
They look Amish. They might both be Mennonite. I could be racisming them. I don't know.
Definitely both pedophiles.
Definitely like, or like
Haven't
like
haven't had a single like flirtatious or semi-sexual interaction that
with a
was
grown woman.
consensual.
Yeah, with a grown woman at all to start. It's always like a 13-year-old.
Well, they've
Um,
sniffed.
yeah,
They've definitely gotten some sense off of some grown women.
I had to confront someone about sniffing me one time recently, so like an audible sniff.
Ooh,
It
did you
just
smell
didn't.
good?
I had just washed my hands or something, and I do tend to wear like body spray when I got even, especially to like open mics where it
Look, I'm
smells
not, I'm not, I'm
terrible.
not saying like how were you dressed. I'm just saying like were you at least did you at least smell good when you got sniffed?
It was like I had used lotion or something. So like yes, but it was the loudest sniff. And then he tried to blame it on asthma. I was like, I have never once heard you sniff this hard again since, and I've seen you be around blunts being smoked. Don't try to kid a kidder, buddy. Anyway, these guys would sniff my hair for sure at the
Yeah, big
airport.
sniffers.
100,000%. Maybe men's hair. I don't want to judge. I don't want to label
Children
them
for
as
sure.
straight just because they're like white men. They are hugging. They're reading Bibles of some sort somewhere. I give it a. You can't really tell
Bibles
what this guy's
Bibles
face
that
looked like.
they wrote. These are guys trying
It's
to
their
invent a
version.
new
It's like their
religion.
revision. They're like
Yeah.
the New Testament of Jack or whatever, of Jack
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
lookalikes. Um, that's basically what they are, is like Jack Black lookalikes, but neither one's great. This one's a little bit better. This one it looks like he has a fake beard on. So it's hard to tell. You can't even really tell with his face. I think it's one of those, if you shaved them, they're not the same guy at all. They just have
Not yeah,
shitty,
not
plain,
similar.
straight, parted down the middle hair.
And if they didn't have the same length hair, the way it parts isn't the same. It's not actually very similar.
No, it's just dark brown and like plain. I'm
Just the
giving it a
same guy.
one. I'm giving it a one.
Yeah.
They give it 25 here. Someone said Hagrid. Yeah, sure. It's a Hagrid lookalike. Yeah, whatever. It's a ripoff.
More like
Don't.
all right. Next.
Look, I can read minds. Don't. I'm gonna edit that out. My thoughts just broadcast on screen. I just spit about it. All right. My brother met his black. This is racist. My brother met his black doppelganger last night. First of all, so offensive to the black guy. He kind of looks like a nice, like Chris Rock gentleman. This is a guy that's bartended at the one open mic in the city
Similar
for.
glasses, beanie, beard.
They just
They're
dress
probably
alike.
a similar vibe. They probably listen to the same. They
They live
both
in
like ska.
Brooklyn. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It's a similar vibe. One's less cool. It's not the black guy. He's not less cool. This one looks like he's on methamphetamines. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
bleep that word out for sure. um, I'm gonna give it not even in a
The other guy looks
biracial.
like he's on crack.
Yeah, not even in a biracial or a what's not
Nah, but
biracial,
probably a
interracial
similar
way.
vibe.
Probably, but
Not probably
maybe
not
not.
actually.
Maybe not, because this guy seems really chill and nice. Like someone I would
Yeah.
talk to and be like, "Oh, you're cool. What's up? What do you do?" And this guy is like trying to buy me drinks at the bar or works at the bar and is just like very aggressively. He's got the half clear on the bottom like I would wear.
Yeah. Plus, the black guy has a leather jacket
Leather jacket does it for me. He's
with
got the little
like
tuft of hair out in the front under the
not.
beanie,
It's
which is
not a
always.
V-neck, but he's showing a lot of chest. Like
He's got a
he's
little chest
actually
hair
a,
out.
a
He's
cool
chill.
dude.
He's cool. He's cool. He is somebody. He has a
You're right.
poetry open mic or something. You know what I mean?
And this
He's
guy's trying to do poetry, but it's
it's
real
bad.
uncomfortable. It's
It's
really
bad.
sad about his ex-girlfriend.
He definitely has a nasally voice. This guy has like a traditional black guy nose. This is just like a witch nose over here on the white guy. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think this guy was tuned up and went on Reddit and was like, "This guy looks exactly like me."
Look, I got one that's
Like
just
they
like
all
me.
like really at the end of the days, they both have a beanie that doesn't have a rim and the same texture beard. But I don't know if that's offensive to that black guy to say that right now, so I'm going to take
Well,
that
just
back.
a wide beard.
No, it's
It's a
like
lot of beard. It's a lot of
it's
beard.
the way the hair is crinkly and not like swirly. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it's like this ginger guy looks like he has a black guy beard, like a or like Arab. He might be a little like Middle Eastern or something with that texture of that beard, not just like a soft like white guy beard. Anyway, we only have 10 minutes left here. So let's
Damn.
I know we have a quick 10 more to go. We got 1 minute on each of these. I think I found my beard doppelganger. No, you just
Same
look like
guy,
every white
different
guy. Same white guy. It's a
San
two. You can't
Jose.
see either of their eyes. They're not shaved. They both just have a black t-shirt on, and they're the one's trying to do like
They're the only hockey fans in the Bay Area. They look like the same guy that they like hockey, but they've never actually been on ice
they're
before.
just not cool enough to hang out with like the cool people. I give it a two.
I mean, they're probably hanging out with like plenty of cool girls in San Francisco. There's not a lot of attractive people in the Bay Area. It's shocking, actually.
Okay. I mean, these guys aren't good looking for my estimate, but
That's regular
regardless,
guys.
regardless, regular guys can get very attractive girls sometimes. So,
There's not that many very attractive girls in San Francisco. It's a weird place.
okay. I haven't been, so I can't speak on it. I know I'd give them a two still. They don't have the same shape
No,
face at
don't
all.
look like a
20 points on the website. Let's see here. This one is I met my doppelganger a year ago in a choir. Everyone kept telling us we look alike. We Snapchat face swapped. We couldn't stop laughing. Um, it's like the swaps make it harder to tell
They've got the
almost.
same a similar width face. I think they've got like a moon face.
Sure. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a four or a five.
One, they're both kind of Asian-ish.
They're Muslim, like Middle Eastern looking, some kind of Turkey or Egyptian or whatever Middle
Right.
Easternish.
Maybe Malaysian
Saudi
on the right
Arabian. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah.
at
I
most.
have no idea, really. Some sort of
Filipino.
not UK, not Eastern European,
Could be Mexican.
Southeast.
Either of them could be Mexican.
This one could
Honestly,
be
you wouldn't even
Mexican,
surprise me if you
right?
just
But
dressed
but
them
like
up
when
weird.
the face swap, I guess like it's like is this one when they face swapped it looks fake. I give it a five, four, five.
Sure.
All right. They give it 19 points on the website. Yeah, I kind of almost agree with that. Like, especially because you can't even
Yeah.
see this one's hair. I know that's against God or whatever. Just show it for the picture. Met my doppelganger at work. Now we're besties. Oh, just two teens with acne and like just pale.
I don't
Like
know.
they look
I
like,
feel sad looking at this picture. I want to skip this.
yeah, I give it a zero. No, I don't.
Something is making me really uncomfortable about
Yeah.
at least one
All
of those
right.
girls.
More white guys. What else is
Yeah,
new?
just the same guy.
This, yeah,
Similar
and it's the
smile.
family. It's the my mom told me to ask my father why this guy looks like me. Haha, because you're white. You're just basic white cutout pattern guy. It's the rectangle glasses every time for these
Yeah.
guys.
And
Bald on
bald.
top. It's like yeah,
Kind of similar beard pattern.
kind of similar smile. I give it a five, five and a
Oh,
half,
yeah.
maybe.
6
Yeah.
to be fun.
Yeah, to be fun. 17 points on the website. My brother from another bald fucking white guy. It's these guys in the future. It's Loop or them.
Yeah.
It's white beards. It's white goatees this time. One's longer. These are just both angry. These guys have an arsenal somewhere at their homes, both of them. They have the
Yeah, but
wire on the
I don't I
bottom,
wouldn't
black on the
call them
top
angry.
glasses. I don't know. This one looks a little, I don't know.
I
Either of
would say
them.
that actually both of these guys are willing to watch their wives have sex with other men.
You don't know that that doesn't mean that they're angry inside. That might be how they take their anger out and get it out, is sitting in the corner in the chair. But we don't have too much time to digress here. I give it a I almost said a seven. Seven almost came out of my mouth. But this maybe a four. Could be a four. Could be anywhere between a four
I
and a
was
seven.
thinking 4.
There we go. 14 points on the website. Met my doppelganger at work, two little RNs or nursing students or whatever. No, these are just
Yeah,
two
don't really
young
have the
bitches
same
that
health.
think that they look alike. This is worse than any of the white guys. They just don't even look alike at all to me. Am I crazy,
Yeah.
Miguel? This is a
No, they
zero and a
don't.
half. They gave them 9 points on the website. They just both have scrubs and a side brown ponytail and not a lot of makeup because, like, as a nurse, I don't know if you're doing full
Yeah.
face.
You're sweating a lot.
Yeah, you're like your eyeliner's running. I don't know. It's a no for me. Her eyebrows are much more filled in and dark. This opposite side part, no, this is zero. Never
Yeah,
met my
they aren't even
doppelganger,
remotely
but
similar.
he's yeah, that's someone's comment. I mean, they aren't even remotely similar. Never met my doppelganger, but he's a Korean rapper called Zico. Well, I think you're being
Well,
racist, sir,
I don't want to start.
about yourself. But okay, if you want to believe it, you narcissist. This
Look,
guy
you
has much like pointed up this way eyes. And this is like straight across. When you're making your little thing on your like Snapchat or on your emoji or whatever, like there's two different eye versions there.
if I got robbed by one of these guys, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart in a lineup. But that doesn't mean that they look the same. I found out recently.
It's fair. There's people who've been misidentified in those lineups many times in history because you just aren't paying that much attention when you get robbed. You're like, he was Asian, and it was
Yeah.
like, then they show you an Asian guy. You're like, it's him.
It's
He's
for sure one of
he's
them.
young and Asian. This guy's got more of
But
round
honestly,
arched eyebrows. We gotta move on. We gotta pick a number for
all
him.
right, all right.
I give it a 3. I give it a 3. I don't know.
I'm good with 3.
Yeah, I just don't think it's like that. There's probably
Three
57 other
asterisks.
guys. They give it a 7 on the website. Yeah. Found my doppelganger at the pub. No,
No,
it's a no. This one's a totally round face. It's two like gingery chicks with bangs,
similar-ish hair.
similar hair, but the jaw on one is very
Not
round, and
not
the other
really
one
similar
is
hair, but kind of the same
similar
idea.
color-ish. Both have like
Yeah.
one has blue eyes, one has brown eyes. No,
You're
it's a 2. It's
definitely
a
a
2
similar
or a 3.
nationality. Like if you did a DNA test,
I
it would
don't
be
know. I'm not
similar.
sure. She might just have too light of foundation on, and she doesn't
What
have
there it
any.
is, like Swedish or something.
I've
You
had
know,
people say I look like sisters with people who are Irish. It's not true. We got 2 minutes left here. Let's we gotta give them a 4 at maximum.
yeah,
6 points
2.
on the website. My fantasy ran into his doppelganger. I called
Bald
that
with
guy
beard.
bald with beard. Again, I give it a 2. You can't
Yeah,
see either of their eyes. They're just tall and jacked in a fat way. I give it a 2.
tall,
Uh,
jacked in a fat way.
been told 3 times I have a doppelganger. Where are they? What? Who is this narcissist?
He just has a picture.
He just put a picture of himself. Oh my God. Why is that one in there? All right, number 50. I left
These
my
girls actually have a very similar face. I think that they could be
they are
related. I would say
sisters.
that that's actually very similar.
I'm gonna give
Same
them a 10.
nose, same eyes,
I'm
same
giving them a
cheeks.
10.
Yeah,
This
that's
is my first 10. I'm giving them a 10. They look the most alike. They give them only 5 points on the website, but they are both the same age range, similar skin tone, eyebrows. If she just penciled hers in a little bit more, same hair color. We have less than a minute left. Miguel, this was so fun.
I'm so glad we finally got to do
Shredding
this.
the doppelgangers. I'm glad to be recording again. Thank you for being willing to do it. I wish you had a more weird life, but you did give me a weird snack idea that I might try because I'm a huge pickle juice fan. I did think you were
It
going to go
was
with
tasty.
I did think you were going to go with like I marinated XYZ in pickle juice because that's how they make like Chick-fil-A chicken, but you went pickle
Is
juice
that
cereal.
that makes sense?
Pickle juice cereal. I love a pickle back. And next time I see you in person, if you're drinking at the time, we will get a pickle back if they have pickle juice wherever we're at.
All right.
We did all that talking at the end with no screen share off. Nobody saw you say any of that. It's fine. We're
Oh well.
there. Goodbye. They give us a minute left, so you can say that if you want again, and I will cut it.
Like what? LIKE KOOLAID.
I'll put this in the description. Thank
This
you.
is a lot of fun.
Goodbye.